It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I mean, I've noticed, like, when you guys did these, how awkward it was. You just suddenly go like black, like just there. I'm like, oh, let's gotta cue something up. Hi, friends.
Hello, and hey, it's Saturday afternoon here in Toronto and in the Eastern Time Zone. You know what that means? Ringside Heat live on social media with our Clash at the Castle watch along and live reaction. My name is Lex Tan, ladies and gentlemen, and you can follow me at Lex Tan Media. On to my left is Jose Tabuada at Tabuada93. He is our director of digital content, and of course, Colin Dodge at Risen72. He is our AEW apologist, and for the first time,
no, that is not a thing that will start. I will walk away. I don't even know why I'm here right now. If you were here,
I wasn't gonna say it. It's you know.
I actually don't need to be here now.
You know what Lex and Chico like to do is that once they get their hands on a joke, they're gonna run with it until it gets destroyed.
No,
so I can't help you there.
Squarely your fault. You started this.
Oh, I know, but I'm like, you know what? That was the one-time thing. It was funny in the moment, you know. But what can I do if Lex, wants to explore, be free with it? I don't know.
Either way, Colin is our AEW expert, apologist or not. He is our expert at AEW. And there's a few minutes. We've got a half an hour before we watch along with Clash at the Castle here, and we'll have some graphics on the screen to tell you which matches are on at the moment. But of course, you can always watch Clash at the Castle on the WWE Network here in Toronto. I believe Sportsnet Now has it as well.
Yep, it does. Yep.
Go and log on and stream it legally, and that because we're on the air here, we should tell you to stream it legally. So guys, first of all, thank you for doing this here stream with us, and to the people who are watching, thank you so much for watching along as well. What do you guys think so far about the lead up to Clash at the Castle?
Well, first things first, a couple of things. Number one, hello to Beth, who said hi to us on YouTube. Hello, Beth. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Number two, this is kind of big because this is Colin's first WWE show in a very, very, very long time. I gave him my credentials. I gave him my credentials to watch. I have it up here on my cable box, but I presume that I'm going to be ahead, so I'm going to be ready to pause so we can sync up. And so I'm not at least a little bit far ahead. That being said, my first live reaction, finally, proper live reaction, because I know I was in and out for the first one that we did. I already forgot which one that was. It wasn't Double or Nothing. Mm-hmm. It was AEW what? We were going back and forth with Dynasty.
Dynasty and then Double or Nothing as well.
So it was going back and forth. So it's nice to be here for a proper full one. Yep. That being said, I'm excited. I mean, it's weird. Apparently there was a 2-hour pre-show for Clash at the Castle, but we decided to start a half hour earlier because what are we going to do rambling on for 2? I mean, we can ramble on, but what can we do for 2 hours if there's no pre-matches, no pre-show matches, none of that. So I don't know why they're doing that, but I'm excited. The Scottish fans looks like they are ready to bring it. Maybe now they could be properly focused on wrestling after they got annihilated by Germany yesterday in the Euro Cup before one to open up that tournament. Embarrassing.
Oh wow! Yes.
So I'm hoping that they can release their frustrations to some very loud cheers.
They riot.
That too. No, but I'm excited. Scotland looks like they're ready to give France a run for their money. The way that they all sang Triple H's theme last night at the press conference, if you want to call it, or whatever.
Oh, that was great. Yes.
Phenomenal. So I'm excited for Clash. I am ready to see how Scotland can tell the world, hey, you know what? Europe can be a great destination, and they usually are. But matches aside, I mean, the I Quit match sounds entertaining. Obviously, Drew is going to be the bigger focus, and I'm curious if they want to dethrone Priest, because it's actually not as bad as we think. So I'm on the fence about it. But Colin, I do want to ask you, because again, this is your first show in a long time. You're kind of going in blindly, like how I was going in blind to some of the AEW pay-per-view. So What's your mindset going into this? No bad guy, no number one villain on the show. So that's a sigh of relief for you, which is why we're happy you're here.
Yeah, because my feed would go dead if. Well, first of all, let's just make it clear. I'm even here because at the time when we were first figuring this out, I was actually going to be the only one available. And hey, I'm a team player, and as much as I'd love to. We only do live reactions for AEW just to anger other people on our illustrious show. I thought, you know what, I will take kind of the bullet for this, and if I'm going to ramble on confusingly trying to figure out what's going on for 2 hours or so, or however long these pay-per-views are, then I would do that. I'll happily do that for the team. It's nice though. I have other people to talk to, even if it is Jose and Lex. But still, it's good. People who keep trying to give me different nicknames. So. But no, I am excited. I've always been a Drew McIntyre fan. His reign to an empty arena, broke my heart. His championship reign to empty arenas broke my heart. So I would love if he would get it. I think this is good because it's, again, I haven't watched in like 2 years. So I wasn't a huge Damian Priest fan. I had nothing against him, but it didn't do anything for me. So they take it off him. That's fine. I mean, the Judgment Day is all Rhea Ripley anyway. So
that's true.
No matter. And of course, excited to see AJ. Always love AJ. And wow, Beth's already going in on Chico. He's not even here. Damn,
I remember Beth last time.
Beth, you cold. You are cold. Of course, yeah. So excited to see AJ. And honestly, who else is on the card? What again?
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. I mean, yes, it's a 5-match it's a 5-match card.
What?
It's not.
That's an AEW pre-show. What? Only 5 matches
it's
for
a
the whole thing?
card. Cody Rhodes.
Aren't we here for like the next 5 hours?
No, we are not. Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles in the Quick match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defend their women's tag team titles against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Nice.
And Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. It's a triple threat tag team match for those women tag team titles.
I was like Baszler. That's good.
The Intercontinental Championship has got a lot of eyes on as of late, and it looks like the prestige of it is back as Sami Zayn defends against the very notorious as of late Chad Gable. Piper Niven has a hometown title match against Bayley for the women's championship, and then of course Damian Priest defends his world heavyweight championship against Drew McIntyre in what's obviously going to be a very, very, very pro Drew crowd there. And so that's what we got going on. 5 match, very short. And this is what I've noticed about these international shows so far. They're short cards, but they are effective. But they are effective. Yeah. So I even though there's only 5 matches, and this, you can even argue that this looks like a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, but they're good shows.
They make a week out of it, don't they? Like, wasn't Raw in Scotland as well, or just SmackDown?
SmackDown is in Scotland. SmackDown's in Scotland. Okay. They are going back to Corpus Christi for Monday night, which if you've been paying attention.
Sorry, you said Corpus Christi.
Did I?
Yeah.
What is it?
Krispy Kreme? What?
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Damn it, Fred. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, it just sounded so hilarious to me.
They're going to Texas. Blaze Styles, again, good to see you, my man. Blaze Styles going all the way back to my Twitch day. So Blaze, welcome aboard. Beth continuing to destroy Chico, which I am a fan of. So Beth, you are my favorite.
And she's destroying me too because she's calling me Mr. Clean.
Chris,
apparently it's Bailey's birthday, according to
I was going to say, is it Bailey's birthday today?
If it is, happy birthday.
Yes, it is.
Bailey.
Oh, happy birthday to Bailey. Wow, look at that.
I guess that means she loses. Don't bad things always happen to people on their birthdays?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, traditionally bad things have happened in hometowns, except if you're Kurt Angle back in 2001 for WWF Unforgiven.
Very much so. 16 people of you in the chat. Again, hello, everybody. Like Stan, Jose de Bottom. Colin Dodge. Guys, if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, please subscribe to us on YouTube. We need to get those subscriber numbers up. We need to do something with our lives on YouTube and on Facebook. Apparently, we cannot live stream this directly to Facebook as well if we don't have 100 followers, which
just follows. Yeah.
Just please, look up Ringside Heat on Facebook. It's very easy, and
we want to get on as many platforms as possible to make it easier for everybody, depending on what your favorite is. So
we are starting to come up with some other fun ideas as of late. So hopefully we can jump on those very, very, very soon. The Broken Skull Lager is Blaze is in my fridge, and I saved those for like really, really special events. Not that this isn't a special event.
Wow, you hear that, Scotland? You're not special enough.
I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time with those beers.
And we just lost our possible Scotland audience. Thanks, Jose.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Thank you, Blaze.
Lex, you're not with us the whole way, unfortunately. You have to depart.
Yes, because
midway through.
Well, right now I am at Saga 960 AM itself, where we broadcast from every Sunday night, and because I've been working here since 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
4 o'clock, I gotta dip from the station over here because I've got another job to get to, and I've got to be there by 5 o'clock. So I got to be there by 4:30 because I go live at 5 o'clock on that at my next job. So.
I didn't say that because I was sad. I said it because I'm stoked. See you later.
I guess the one guy with the basic Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job, hence my availability this fine Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I had to book today off to make sure I was able to do this. Well, originally I said I was going to do this, and then some other plans potentially came up, but then those plans fell through, and looks like we postponed those. So I realized I have my original Saturday open for its original purpose. And here we are now, ready to go. As Blaze just wants us to do the swerve dance.
I am not dancing for an AEW dance for a WWE pay-per-view. You are on crack, Blaze.
Hey, Blaze is a good dude. Blaze is a phenomenal guy. One
of
my
those demands.
one of my biggest supporters until the very end of my Twitch days. Once he joined me, once he discovered me and started tuning in, he was there all the way until the very end, which is coming up to we're a couple months away from my year anniversary of leaving Twitch. So Blaze, the fact that Blaze is still here, wants to see what I'm up to. Nearly a year. September is going to be the year since I decided to step down from Twitch. So the fact that Blaze is still here, what a guy, what a guy. But he's seriously a great supporter there. 15 minutes away from the start of Clash at the Castle. For those that are watching us, what are you looking forward to today? Because I mean, yes, only 5 matches, but still a lot of action packed in there. So if anybody wants to comment what match they're excited for, maybe any wild predictions that they have going on. Some of my friends are wondering if CM Punk is going to show up and physically interfere, not just interfere, like use his fists,
ruin Drew's match.
In that and ruin Drew's match again. Because we all remember the last time that CM Punk messed around with Drew McIntyre. Lex and I would know very, very well. With all that going down in Philadelphia at WrestleMania 40 during night 2, in which CM Punk just kind of beat up Drew McIntyre, and Damian Priest came in to steal his moment. Very, very fun way to open up a night of WrestleMania, that's for sure. I cannot miss seeing CM Punk. I think he's been spotted. He's been taking photos. So I want to say that he's going to do something, to say the least. Lex, was there a question that Blaze asked you for me?
There must have been. I don't remember it offhand right now. So Blaze, if you could actually ask that to Jose directly on the chat here, that would be a great thing.
Let me know, buddy. Let me know.
We only have memory for things like 20 plus years ago, not from a few months ago.
or
weeks or whatever.
Normally I have a good memory. I think you guys know that. Normally I have a decent memory on stuff. And I
don't really pay attention to you that much, so I don't know.
Thank you. So never mind. No, but I know I've had some people kind of look at me like, wait, you remember that? I'm like, yeah. I'm that guy that just sometimes I remember things that I probably should have forgot.
Yes.
Not I shouldn't forget. No, I definitely forgot. I thought you remember the things that we may have forgotten. Well, damn it, Blaze. Why are you here, Blaze? Yeah.
Anyway, Charizard rules. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa, flashback.
Wow.
I apologize. I did it.
There goes
He's out of his
Jose.
chair. I killed him.
I had to plug him. I have my laptop here for other potential reactions, just in case. As I'm looking down now at the replay, and yeah, it looks weird. I just kind of just randomly went under my desk after that.
Yeah, I caused you to ROFLMAO. Yeah,
but
I'm
yeah,
hip and cool.
But happy birthday to Bailey! That's exciting. That's
right.
Go
what
Bailey.
What a way to spend your birthday in Scotland. Very, very, very great as well. And
I remember her very funny appearance on the ENC show. It's quite good. Remember that?
No,
the
I
early
don't.
days of the WWE Network, the Edge and Christian show.
I mean, God, the early days
wow.
of the WWE Network seems like a blur.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Talk
the
about things that
appeal
we should have forgotten.
because
Right?
I remember the appeal to
Pikachu. Sorry.
Because I remember the appeal of like the early WWE Network and how exciting it was, and now it's going to shut down, which is insane. Well, I don't know if it's
Yeah, so what's going on now? Is it completely switched? I mean, I guess it isn't because what I'm using right now to watch, but is it completely switched over to Peacock or what's going on?
No. So for everybody else except for the United States, I don't know. Actually, I don't know about the US. Maybe I think for the US, we're going to. Well, not. I don't know why you're saying we. WWE is going to shut down their network, and I think shut down all production on Peacock and completely take over Netflix. So because Netflix will be the home for all your WWE content, for all your premium live events. I believe for your library
I thought
as
it was
well.
just the weekly shows.
No, Raw, Monday Night Raw as well. But yes, I don't know about the US, but for Canada and I believe the UK and other countries, yes, we are going to start watching all of our content on Netflix, which is massive. And I think for us in Canada, specifically for us in Canada, I don't know what that means for Sportsnet.
I was just going to ask, how does Rogers feel about all this?
That's what I'm wondering too, because Rogers Sportsnet has been our home for WWE programming, Raw, NXT, SmackDown
since the network started.
Yeah, and you can also use Sportsnet Now, which is their online premium service, to also log into the WWE Network that way. So I don't know. It's really, really something, but I'm excited. I mean, as somebody that obviously has Netflix, and the only reason why I haven't canceled Netflix was because my dad keeps staying hours on it nonstop. I don't even know what Netflix is anymore. Be nice to finally gain some of my Netflix back, or use some of my Netflix again. So I'm excited. I think Netflix is a proper home for this. It makes a lot of sense.
It's the home for stand-up comedy, so I like that.
It's only what?
It's a home for stand-up comedy, which is good.
Sure. Yeah, I've seen some good stand-up comedy
moments. Your question that Blaze was talking about, the question was the name of your finisher type, the type of finisher, and your entrance.
Okay, this is going to be ironic for me, but I am scared of heights. I am really, really, really scared of heights, but I would love to do some sort of like aerial move. Like if I could do a shooting star press and call it like the Toronto Air Show or something, because we have we have
Toronto Air Show.
That's right. We have the jets that fly over. So if for those that don't know, every year,
snowbird.
Every year, not bad idea either, but every year in August, Toronto has what's called the Canadian National Exhibition, or the X. It's like a 2-week city fair, and it's games, food. So I love going every year. It's one of my favorite things to do every year. And so near the end of the 2 weeks, they always have an air show, like a show with jets just flying around. So I think doing a shooting star press, they call it a Toronto Air Show. I think that would be kind of sick. I think that would be that would be really, really, really cool.
What's your entrance? The video package, music?
See, I can't use Edge's theme because I love that theme so much.
No. Yeah, no.
I can't. But if I were to picture
Miles
myself,
Kennedy will not allow it. So
if I was picturing myself doing an entrance, it's that, because you guys know I'm an energetic, like off the walls kind of guy, that I can see myself running back and forth on the stage and then standing up for the pyros, sliding into the ring. I can see myself doing that. But to be honest, like I think there's so many song choices. I have no idea what I would even do.
Okay, well, would it be like hard rock metal, or is like fast, energetic.
I think fast, energetic. I think maybe a hybrid of like fast, energetic, and like that rock metal. I don't want like anything poppy. As much as I love pop, I don't see any of that of the sort. There has to be some sort of beat to it, because I think those are the entrances that work really, really best. Like those guitar riffs, the ones with like a really strong beat to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like something like the Rocks, like Austin's, right? Like those guitar riffs, that works. So I think if there was something along those lines, as long as it doesn't sound like Def Rebel, I think I can be okay. but I don't know. But I don't know what song exactly. There's a lot of good music, and my music taste is all over the place. That I don't know what I would go with. Like my Spotify has from like the craziest of rock to country to like to some random like Hispanic singing music to like praise and worship. There's like a bunch of stuff on there that like I don't know what I would go with. Like if I were to go to my Spotify right now, I have no idea. I have. If you guys have a suggestion, I'm all ears.
What's your ring name?
I think it would just be my name. I don't what. Like
Blaze is now my script writer, in case anybody's wondering.
Okay, fantastic. Blaze is good like that. Like what would you call me?
Well, I can't say that on the air, so we're live, Jose. Come on, don't bait me.
I know. I remember. Okay, here's a fun story. When I was younger, my an old friend of mine. We haven't spoken in a while, but an old friend of mine. He would have like this backyard wrestling thing. And for some odd reason, he said, "Okay, Jose, your character name is Jose Gruchos," which, looking back, kind of stereotypical, kinda. Not the craziest names, but that was my name, and I'm like that's a name I wouldn't rock with today for God knows how many reasons.
Hold on. You just said you are a backyard wrestler back in the day? You were a backyard wrestler?
Not like a big one, but we tried it. Like I nearly concussed myself tripping over a tree stump.
Oh, geez.
I was gonna do like a little mini elbow drop off a tree stump, and when I jumped on it, my foot, kind of like just have an empty. I just finished an ice cup. Like let's say this was a tree stump. My foot landed here, like on the half of the foot, on the edge, the other half out. And so the tree stump started tipping over, and I fell on, and I hit my head first. I was fine, but I'm pretty sure that's the only time I quote unquote blacked out because of an injury. But yeah, we tried it. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't good. I was a small little kid who was scared of getting hurt. I'm still scared of getting hurt. What am I saying? Yeah, it wasn't
a Canadian nightmare. That'd be cool.
Like that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
mine is the Canadian kaiju. Because of my love of Godzilla.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, what?
And my entrance music is Space Forward by Monster Magnet.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
You had this thought out, Lex.
For me, I
presume that Beth would assign you the Mr. Clean theme song.
That's true.
Built-in product placement. I love it.
Exactly. Look at that.
Throw Mr. Clean. You can spit
Mr.
Clean in people's faces, and yeah, great.
On the indies right now, I'm using my name Lex Tan, which is my broadcast name on the air and everything, Boss Man Tan, all that sort of stuff. But if I had to change my name to something else, it would probably be it would probably be XX Xander Zato.
Xander Zato?
Yes, because
we need a story for this.
Because Alexander is what Lex is the full name for Lex, and Xander Bogaerts from Major League Baseball uses X. Yep. And then Zato comes from my mother's maiden name Atizado, A-T-I-Z or Z-A-D-O. But then in order for me to be consistent, double X, Xander Zato.
Oh, all right. That's actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that creative, so I don't know if I want entertainment. I'm not that creative. I don't know if I want entertainment.
And my entrance music would be Reckless
Mr.
Paradise
Clean,
by Billy
Mr.
Talent.
Clean. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Reckless Paradise.
Yeah.
See, before I decided on Monster Magnet, I was really leaning towards Viking Death March by Billy Talent for the longest time.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because if I was to go for the more high energy one, where or Spaceport is a build up, right? But great song, Spaceport. Should all listen
I'm gonna look through my list of songs that I like. I could go with Hey There Delilah.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm about to walk away.
I like that song. Don't get me wrong, but that
so long, everybody.
We got 4 minutes, I believe, before the pay-per-view actually starts, or the PLE rather actually starts. And currently, Big E is on the panel with Kevin Owens and Toronto's own Jackie Redmond. So, yeah, it's great to see Big E back in WWE as a commentator, as a broadcaster. In a broadcaster role, but it's also great to see Kevin Owens and Jackie Redmond doing the representing Canada up on the broadcast table over here for the pre-show.
Do we ever see Biggie back? I'm worried that I don't know if we ever will.
I don't know. Considering the injury that he had and how bad it was, I don't want to see him wrestle again. But I do want to see him in a managerial role or a broadcaster role. I think he has an amazing talent for that kind of entertaining style, and just not in the ring anymore. I'm sorry. I know Big E loves the ring, and I know all the wrestlers who work for WWE, they love being in the ring. But you know, there's got to be that point where Big E, sorry, I'm good with you just being a personality.
I have a legitimate question, not trying to take a dig at anybody. Has Xavier Woods become world champion yet?
No, not yet. No.
No.
He hasn't held. I don't believe he's held a singles title yet in WWE.
Has not, which is not.
That's a little criminal, I think, by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
I agree.
Maybe I think, but he's also the tag team also just worked. That's the thing. It works, right? So,
well, I was kind of hoping that the New Day would be the other 3-person faction, like the Shield, to all be champions, you know, and champions in WWE too. Ambrose was a champion before he left, right? So,
right. And look, this is what I say about just champions as a whole, right? Because I know, and one of my biggest examples is 2001 Kane, and how a lot of people thought he should have won that Royal Rumble that year in New Orleans.
Yeah. Set the record that's been broken, but
right, which is obviously the record's been broken. But you know, a lot of people love that version of Kane, or that how Kane was at that point, right? The big, like very, very like jacked up dude. But if I had the option, and if I had Stone Cold and The Rock at my disposal, I don't pick Kane. I don't.
Yeah.
That's why, and a lot of people are saying no, it should have been Kane. I'm like, but then
not with the story that Austin was doing. I mean, he had to win that Rumble and to go into that perfect WrestleMania of 17.
Well, look, but here's the thing, right? Like storyline or not, it's still Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's still The Rock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And The Rock has reached his main event status, right? And Austin is Austin. Yeah. I don't replace those two for Kane just because of a good Rumble performance. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
I'm as big Kane fan as anybody. And I think that's correct. Austin and Rock were the correct choice. So
of course it was.
I think Austin, and I think your argument could have been maybe Kane finds a way into a title match later on throughout the year, but the Invasion storyline came in. So I don't really see if there's. I never really saw a reason for it, and this is where I throw it back to Xavier Woods, because one, you're never going to turn the New Day heel, nor you shouldn't. You never should have any of those aspects of it. Two, Roman's Roman, right? Like you don't dethrone Roman. Xavier wouldn't have dethroned the Lesnar, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just, you got to look at the bigger booking situations. I think a lot of people just don't understand, and the star power that you have. And in this case, I never saw it. Right. I never saw it.
Yep.
I never saw it.
The point you made with the Invasion happening, they needed, the quote unquote soldiers of those companies to be busy, so that way everybody, as many people as possible, kind of got on cards and stuff during that whole thing, while Rock and Austin did their single stuff over on the side, kind of thing,
Right.
So it's not like Kane had nothing to do. It's just that that was not his time to be at the top.
And just to interrupt, guys, but now WWE Clash at the Castle has gone live on the WWE Network, and they're showing the opening video right now of the beautiful Glasgow countryside and the OVO Hydro Arena on the outside as the fans start filing in. This is a beautiful arena, actually, on the outside. Wow.
I think, ticket prices aside, this looks like a very, very big, wonderful destination for Clash at the Castle. Looks like funnier. So I have Bailey on my screen right now. Where are you guys?
I've got AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. Well, currently AJ Styles on my screen.
Lex. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you get Piper Niven on your screen. I've just paused it so we can be synced up.
I see Bailey right now. Bailey just
appeared. Okay. Bailey.
Good for Bailey, by
Here's
the way.
Piper.
She's still
kicking. Piper and Chelsea. Yep.
All right, there you go. We're synced up.
Awesome.
I like to thank myself for hitting the pause button. I'd like to thank
I'd like to thank you for hitting the pause button.
And Damien put up with every week, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. He wants
all right, there we go.
Okay, for hitting the pause button.
I'm okay with being like a couple seconds behind. If it was a full 30 seconds or something, I would have said, forget about you guys, get out of here, and then I would have just done the stream on my own.
Hot Topic versus Drew McIntyre now on the screen. Sorry, I mean Damian Priest.
This is a really, really nice venue here. 54,090s. I'm kidding. There's no 54. I have no idea how many people are in the arena. It looks spacious.
Let's not get into attendance numbers because numbers.
Oh boy.
No, wait. I'm thinking of AEW. Never mind. No, I'm sorry.
All right, we got the
and Meltzer corrected numbers. Ooh.
All right, we got the opening package to Clash at the Castle here. Adam Foley, my man, Adam Foley, another friend of mine from the UK. Foley. A friend of mine from the UK was actually very excited that his local, the general geographical area has a PLE. Of course, I don't know about the little brewing war between Scotland and the UK, but it's the fact that you're here is all that matters. Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to see you, my man. But another friend of mine from my other wrestling group chat. That's right, guys. I have another group chat. I'm sorry.
You traitor.
I'm sorry. That came first. That's been around since 2018. We all met.
I know.
We all met it's all good. YouTuber, and we forgot about that YouTuber, and now we're just one big happy family.
Hey, why not? Hey, the more united as wrestling fans we are, the better it is for us.
Actually, no. I did meet Foley. Actually, we ended up meeting in New York for WrestleMania 35. We went to Hooters together. That was nice. That was great. That was a very, very exciting time.
That was great. Like you were gonna say, it was terrible.
But we
also the sky is blue sometimes. Yeah.
No, we did meet in New York in 2019. It was so great to meet Foley. We met some other people from our group chat, 2 New Yorkers, and we had a great weekend together. We had a phenomenal weekend together. So
Foley says F the Patriots.
Hey, okay. It's funny. Foley laughed at this. So we were all going in together at Madison Square Garden for the G1 Supercard the night before WrestleMania 35. And my buddy who's from New York, right? We're going to the MSG, going to our seats, and my buddy just screams out, "Hey, everybody, he's a Patriots fan!" And I looked around and I'm like,
"Wow,
shut up!" And everybody kind of gave me a stare. And Foley, Adam's like laughing his head off because our buddy said that. But I'm like, please don't get me killed. I want to go back home in peace. I want to go back home in one piece. But it was
like a couple of buddies of mine. They would constantly go to Leaf games in Montreal, wearing their Leaf jerseys, starting stuff. And I'm like, how did you even get across the border? But yeah,
it's yeah. But like, it's funny, like 2 separate WrestleMania experiences now, each with their own great memories and their own great uniqueness to it. And Foley was part of that first experience. So I'm very happy to have met Foley. And we are starting.
Here we go.
We're starting with
it off already. Wow. Il est vraiment phénoménal. Sheesh.
What does that have to do with this country?
Doesn't matter.
Get these people back for Raw ASAP, I guess.
Wow. AJ
do the match and get on the plane.
Get out of Scotland. Oh my goodness, Foley. Yeah, we were at a
Hey,
crosswalk.
everybody be quiet. This is actually something I want to watch now.
Oh, let me get this quick story. We were at a crosswalk and we were waiting to cross, and so there was like that button to press to activate the crosswalk, and presses it, right, and the crosswalk speaks back to you, wait, and Foley just looks at it. Okay, I think that was the story. He just stares at the crosswalk, said okay, and we all just looked at him like, did you just talk to the crosswalk button? He's like, yeah, it told me to wait, and we all just started laughing right then and there, which is one of the dumbest things that you could possibly laugh about, but it worked. It absolutely worked. Oh, there's Samantha. Was that Samantha?
Yeah, she should. Yeah, she was there yesterday at SmackDown.
Oh, good for her. There you go.
So, realistically, is there a chance AJ wins?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think so, but at the same time, it is Scotland. Drew should have his moment as well. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's just it's no, with Cody. With
this is
when
like
it comes to
Cody's
Cody,
first real defense kind of thing.
Yeah, he has to retain. Unfortunately, at the expense of AJ Styles, but of course, AJ Styles, he's a gracious wrestler in real life, and he will, job in order to get Cody over. But at the same time, this is the story that we want. The story we want here is to see how WWE, how the creative team puts over Cody, but gets over AJ. Again.
Well, AJ can do that all by himself, though. I mean, he in within a match, like he's that much of an accomplished and established like pro and one of the best at this, right? So there's like he'll be fine in the match. So the only way they would screw it up is if somehow Cody squashes AJ, which none of them would be dumb enough to do that. So yeah. So it's everybody's going to come out of this fine, but yeah, I mean Cody has to win this. So
yeah, I look this. Here's the thing, and I mean, people do want to see Cody dethroned, which the patience for Cody is ridiculous.
He's got to go heel first, though. He's going to go heel first.
I don't whether he has to go heel or not. Excuse me for a minute. Whoa, regardless or not, it's like,
wow.
Like let him breathe. Like, what's the hate on Cody? I don't get it. I think people wanting to see Cody dethroned because they're quote unquote sick and tired of it. I don't get it. It's like, guys, he's a great champion. Like everybody loves him wherever he goes. Like, I don't know what's the obsession wanting such a short title reign for the guy. It makes no sense to me.
Here's the thing:
nobody lets anything breathe anymore, right? It's all got to be a fast turnaround.
Exactly, and the fans who are complaining, I will probably say, I will say that they are probably of a vocal minority who. And the vast majority are the ones who are, patient and actually being actually wanted to see what WWE is cooking up over here, because this has been a long time coming for Cody Rhodes and for the fans who have been following Cody Rhodes in his career. And you just got to let it happen. Just in the same way that we had to wait for that great moment at WrestleMania 40 to make it even better. Let's see what Triple H has to do or can do with Cody Rhodes to make this title reign memorable as it can be.
And I think as well, with of course, it's never too early to talk about next year's WrestleMania. It's always a good time to talk about a WrestleMania. A lot of people are kind of like saying that it's going to be Cody Rock next year in Las Vegas, which
Mama Rhodes is here too.
Which is I don't know how I feel about that, but then again, that's what I said about WrestleMania 40, and I had a blast with it. But then again, this is a completely different story because now this is just The Rock in a title picture match. So I don't even know as
Tweedledee and part-timers in title matches. Part-timers do not, quarter-timers, 1/8 timers. They don't need to be in title matches.
No, they do not. You know who else does not need to be in here, Colin? Mr. Chico. As Coco Collects is in the chat now saying that he's got heat. Damn straight you do. And for whatever reason, I agree with Beth.
I hope you know you did, Chico, because I certainly don't. But
Oh, by the way, before we go on over here, two things. Three things actually. This crowd is amazing already. Number two, do you want the whole 3-person at the top and then the match the image at the bottom there, Jose?
I think at the bottom here, let's do like the one like put like shift Colin to the right or to the left and then put it there. No, like this one. You had that's the one, and then put the photo there. I think that just makes sense.
Alrighty. Yep. Just give me a second to get that. Let's see. Present. Let's see.
We are workshopping, my friends. We are workshopping here. Yeah, so what an absolute guy here. Chico, good to see you, or good to hear from you, I guess. Somebody who clearly doesn't care about the show and doesn't participate in anything, our live streams, or illegally participates in our live streams, and it just has a whole figure collection that he doesn't want to show off. Good to see ya. What a pal. You're here. What a guy.
I still distinctly remember when AJ debuted at the Rumble. It was so cool.
Oh, that was I think it's one of the best Rumble moments of all time. It's like a top 5
Easily.
Rumble moment.
Yeah.
It was as a kid say, delicious. I think it's one. I think it's
say delicious now. That's gross.
I think so. Are you sharing your screen, Lex?
Yeah, that's how I'm doing it right now.
That's what you're doing it. Okay.
As we said, we're workshopping things.
yeah. This is the thing about StreamYard. You can't just if you want to upload a photo, it has to be in the correct position before you export it, if that makes sense.
Right.
You can't move it around. But yes, that does look pretty indeed. Do you have a second monitor?
No, just I'm just streaming off my laptop right now. I've got one half of the screen on the PLE, and then the other half of the screen on StreamYard.
Well, here we go. The match is underway. Let me see if I can workshop this from my end. As you go along here, Lex.
We got currently, as of right now, 37 viewers. We've got 33 on our X account as well. Part of as part of the viewership. So hello everybody on X, on YouTube, and also on Facebook that's watching this at the moment.
Glad you're here with us.
Yes,
thank you everybody. Lex, do you mind if I take
nice
this
power
off?
Slam.
Sorry. Do you mind if I take this off? I want to see if I can workshop this myself. That's not showing up on camera, is it? That big block there.
Also, all the people joining us, if you have a second,
okay.
If you wouldn't mind hitting a follow on our Facebook page, if we hit 100, we can also broadcast on Facebook Live, which is something we would like to offer. So if you have a second, just get on over there, hit a follow.
Of course, like, share, subscribe, as as the currently old adage now, as it is these days.
Even I double-checked that I was following the page, and I was.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I participate in our little endeavor here. Scotland is still singing. Apparently, they're not interested in the match. They want a rock show.
All right, here comes Cody with Cody with the dusty jabs and the bionic elbow to the face of.
There we go.
AJ Styles.
If you will.
I think it's the best we can do.
I wonder how he did it last time. Honestly, like I was just coming up with it. It worked out a lot. It worked out fine last time. It worked out like this last time, just with a different setup. But I don't know what I don't know what I was doing last time. But it looks good.
We'll take it. One day I hope that somebody does quit on the first I quit ask. AJ Styles was just asked there, do you want to quit? And he says no, very early in the match, less than 2 minutes. But I hope one day.
It's only in the UFC. You can't do that in WWE.
One day in WWE, somebody's the first I quit match. Do you quit? Yeah, I don't want to do this. Yeah, I'm out.
I'll
this tables now.
I'll bow out.
I got to catch the red eye back to North America, so I'm out of here. This is just an I quit match. There's no stipulation that if AJ loses, he has to retire right now or anything like that.
No, AJ doesn't have to retire. This is a straight up rematch for the title.
But it's just your nothing crazy, but I quit match, right?
Nothing like that. No, I mean, they did tease, or AJ did the whole Mark Henry thing a couple of weeks ago, where he teased.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
So
I just meant
as
far as all the stipulations for the match. Yeah, of course we remember when Mark Henry did it to Cena, but
Oh yeah. Now here's the thing.
Wonderful salmon jacket. So
The I Quit matches actually remind me of something that Jimmy Cordera said on the show very early on in our run, was that the referees should be there, or the referees should basically be invisible until they actually have to have a role in the match, either the 3 count or, I Quit matches like this, where, he's actually stepping in and saying, do you quit? Whatever like that. And Chad, I believe it's Chad Patton, who's the referee of this match right now, senior referee Chad Patton. And it's actually making me watch now that Jimmy Corderas' words are ringing through my head. It's actually making me think about what Chad is doing / not doing in order to facilitate this match and to have the focus on these two on the two wrestlers here.
Somebody just lost a beer. Somebody just lost a beer. Cody grabbed somebody's beer and just threw it on AJ's face.
AJ was, I assume, hoping to have a beer after his possible victory, but not during the match. He's a little busy to be handed
Cody
a drink
will pay.
right
You think Cody will pay for that, folks? And a couple of doors here going through, and which is supposed to be used for emergency exits only. So this is not good. But you know what this feels like? This feels like they were like walking through like an arrow on SmackDown 2 Know Your Role for the PlayStation 1 to confirm that they want to go to the backstage area. They're trying to push through the door, and then the prompt last, do you want to go through? And
see, this is where I start to check out with matches like this, because I'm just waiting for it to get back into
Gorilla.
Because this,
oh wow, cool,
Gorilla, and oh no, Cody's dead. Oh no, never mind. It's not the throw.
Oh no,
he's breaking his jaw. But we do love to see Gorilla.
Daniel Bryan got fired for that. Careful, AJ.
Oh, those were.
He almost murdered Justin Roberts. Anyway. Again, the stuff you probably forgot.
God, I love the crowd just be like, "Yay, they're back!"
Yeah,
they're back.
This is a huge, beautiful venue, and you have to watch a monitor. So this. I feel for the people that are live. Well, and I know they're back out in the area already. But
I mean, if you're saying that, imagine those at WrestleMania 2 watching like 2/3 of the pay-per-view through a monitor. What a moment there. Do we think Otis will be a factor in today's match? Absolutely. Can they quit outside the ring? Absolutely, they can as well. Let's not forget the infamous moment where The Rock and Mankind at the 1999 Royal Rumble, in which Mankind was, I think, knocked out near the stage, and then the beautiful voice recording of "I Quit" played.
Yep.
And ran to the arena, which is hilarious, to say the least. There is Drew and Damian the last match. I want to say so. Yes, as a Colin was answering you there as well. I want to say yes. I would presume so. But we're gonna see how this progresses here, as we got to figure 4.
And Chico, they probably can, but I mean, this. It's probably better in the ring.
I just answered that.
I wasn't listening to you. I think we've.
I understand.
I was answering Blaze while you were yammering.
You know what? This is how live streams work. But I'm having fun so far, gentlemen. What a fun time we are having here today. 40 viewers.
It's better that
3 platforms.
I'm aggro to you guys instead of the wonderful people that have joined us.
Yes, of course.
Also, I don't want to anger Beth, because her rage is just amazing and does.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Beth knows how to bring it. Every time that she's on the chat over here, she knows how to bring it. She knows how to troll, but it's all in good fun, obviously. So,
wait, she's not serious?
I would say 95% of the time it's mostly good fun from Beth. So,
what we don't know for sure. So, we're also a little scared.
Yeah. I was hoping 95% truth. What?
Oh, well, you see how she trolls Chico. So
that was a troll. Aw, why was it a troll? Come on.
And in honor of AJ and his wonderful history with Samoa Joe, I'm wearing my Samoa Joe shirt.
Yes, of course.
Yes,
gentlemen, I want to
mainly because I don't have an AJ shirt, so
I want to share with you all here.
Wow. Okay, sorry.
Hey, that was a really horrible, but that was
it was a suplex off the top rope onto the all the way to the floor.
Yep.
Ouch. Yeah. I want to see a quick replay here before we get to what I wanted to show you. What I want to tell you guys here.
Oh,
There you go.
Right onto the table as that little girl with the pink bow is in shock. To say the
a
least.
great seat. She's got great seats. Holy gee.
I would love to do a front row seat to a wrestling show one day, but man, they're not cheap.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm trying to turn off subtitles. Hopefully, I don't accidentally close
Oh.
the page. Let's see here. There we go. I don't know why subtitles were on.
Brainbuster suplex
Oh,
onto
here we
the
go.
announce
Here we
table.
go.
Here it is. Here it is. Look
Oof.
at that.
Wow,
That could have been
That could have went a little weird. Yeah.
easy decapitation, but it all worked out.
Yep.
So
But these guys are
gentlemen,
pros.
So,
These
gentlemen,
guys
I
are
want to
great.
share this with you here with my other group chat that Adam Foley and I are in.
The
we
other
made,
group chat again. Okay. Yeah.
we made a little prop bet prediction as to what we think the final weapon in this pay-per-view would be used. Now a lot of people like me said were simple. We got some people predicting chair. I predicted chair. Some people
Drew in the ring with the claymore. There you go.
Some people predicting a sledgehammer.
Sorry, guys, be right back.
Okay. Somebody predicted.
AJ's yelling at Mother Rhodes right now. Sorry, Jose. Continue.
Yes. And speaking of which, somebody predicted that Cody's mom is going to be used as a weapon. In the last moments here, we got a belt. We got a couple people saying bull rope.
She should turn on Cody. Yeah.
Some people said steel steps, but Foley actually, Adam Foley said that the last weapon to be used, Pharaoh, Cody's dog.
No. He may decide to be all over that. They couldn't risk anything happening to poor Arrow.
Oh,
in a live event? Yeah, no.
We got some color here, Colin.
Yeah,
we do.
It's like I'm watching AEW or something. Color in the first match already. I mean, they've already been through the back of the arena.
I thought maybe Cody would have hit the low blow there, but look at them being open to blood again, huh?
Because Cody's face right now, so he's not doing low blows yet. He will go heel though eventually. I think he's a more comfortable heel, not as much as Randy Orton is most comfortable at heel. Cody can very easily do both, as we've seen.
I don't know. This run as a face has been, no pun intended.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, look, people are not enough, but people are already turning, right? So I think the eventual thing, also be easier to accept his dethroning if he goes heel. Again, depending on who they put him up against to eventually do it. But
Fair.
I hope it's a real good long time. I think it would make sense he doesn't lose it until it's another WrestleMania.
That's what I'm thinking. I think this goes a year. And
for how much work they put into him getting it, I think
for people to want
it's not going to be a 3-month reign and then it's out again. Like, that's insane to me, right? So.
How many months are we out? How many months has it been since WrestleMania? 2? Right?
Yeah,
so and people want it to end. Come on. Like, it's just
exactly. It's the attention span, right? It's everybody wants a super quick turnover and all this kind of nonsense, right? Like, it's not waiting for an entire season of a show to drop on streaming and then you can knock it out in a weekend. You can't do that with Cody's reign. It's craziness.
I will play a little bit of the devil's advocate over here, because and it's just because, just considering the history of the WWE and the WWE Championship. Back in the 2000s, we had John Cena, the super face of the WWE. Of course, it's the whole Super Cena thing is another factor, but he had long title reigns, which contrasted with The Rock. When he was a face, especially when he was a face, he didn't want to hold the title for more than 2 months, and he made that clear. That he wanted his reigns to be short and sweet. And I think that there's a certain contingent of people out there. Cody's bleeding right now. He's got some color on his on the left side of his face.
We already said that, Ian.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been bleeding.
Yeah, I think people are looking at Cody being the big face of the WWE right now, and having that maybe subconsciously in the back of their mind that Cena had these long reigns and people got sick of them, and so maybe that is something that's playing into the minds of those particular fans that are.
Well, then they got
a little bit
Roman
impatient
Reigns,
about it.
So
that's the other thing too. I mean, Roman's reign was so long that people people are going to like maybe want it to end quickly because it's not quote unquote as epic, you know.
Yeah,
again,
but not this
people's
quickly.
opinions,
That's crazy.
But come on, like it's
Yeah.
like no matter what, I think the person who followed up Roman, which I think we all had a feeling it was going to be Cody anyway at some point, is yeah, I think a bit of a tough mountain to follow. And people, I think maybe that's why people's attention or people are so impatient with Cody because it's following up what Roman did. So
yeah.
it's hard
Since our boy Chico is here, and also anybody else who wants to chime in, what is your belief for the finish for Drew and Priest? CM Punk run in? Does Drew win because he's hometown boy or home country boy? I don't know if he's actually from exactly where the stadium is, but yeah, thoughts, opinions. I want to see chat moving.
Like I said, I think CM Punk is doing something. I don't know what, but something. I don't think you don't have unless Punk helps Drew win so Punk can get the title and make that story interesting, which again screws over Priest. But
yeah,
that's okay because I think Drew CM Punk has been the far compelling story anyway.
Yeah.
Blaze says they had no problem with Roman holding a title for almost 4 years. Exactly. That it's kind of hypocritical. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't think Cody should go 4 years though.
No, and he's not.
But at least a year. I think that makes sense. Again, provided they keep it interesting for the year. Like, so like you can't just do the, I'm going to defend every week against everyone. Well, that's boring as hell. That's kind of what Swerve is doing a little bit over in AEW. He's starting to fight with the Elite now, but I know that I'm going to talk about AEW, deal with it. So as long as they don't do that with Cody, they have to keep it as compelling as it has been for him chasing the title, right? Yeah,
and I think they can. And honestly, I think that WWE, under the guidance of Triple H, are able to do that. They've proven that they can sustain the bloodline all the way up to when Roman Reigns lost it, and even though there are some mixed reactions about Solo and his bloodline with the Sons of Haku, the fact that there's still something for them to do, that tells me that that Cody, they're going to be able to do things with Cody that we probably would never have expected from the WWE. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they can do with a sustained babyface run. That seems to be the way that they want to book things. I could be wrong, obviously, but sustaining a babyface run is obviously tougher than sustaining a heel run. I think they can do it.
And this will be the test if Cody in this WWE setting is better as chasing the belt or having the belt, or at least can do both equally. And Chico's answer here, to go back to Drew and Priest, he would give Drew the belt for real, crumbling the Judgment Day just a little bit more. The Judgment Day. Oh, I've never liked that name. Anyway, crumbling the Judgment Day a bit more, then Punk just congratulates Drew with some sarcastic undertones. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like the fall of the Judgment Day right now. Mm-hmm. What is the Judgment Day without Rhea Ripley?
That's a great question, honestly. Because I think we talked about this in a previous episode, that it's Dom and Mommy and their dynamic that endeared people to the Judgment Day a lot more than other people have, or than the others have.
The established veteran and leader, and they're like, oh right, he stole a hotel room card key. Tough to have Punk cost Drew, because I don't know if they want him to be public enemy number one. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Chico. To have Punk ruin the match for Drew, because this is the chance for Drew to get a nice championship while people are also in the arena.
I mean, to be fair, he technically did at WrestleMania, and then it was taken away 5 minutes later.
So then technically it didn't happen yet because it was ruined. Like, you know what I mean? So
no, yeah, but by that literal definition of seeing Drew be crowned a champion in front of people, it happened.
Yeah, but that's not what I mean.
No, I know. I'm just saying it was technically there. We just all had a good laugh
Well,
when
I'm not talking
Drew was when Priest was running to the ring.
about a good to honest reign that begins with others in the room that aren't your coworkers.
Obviously, Chico. I'm just saying there's a literal definition. Why aren't you in here? I don't get this kid. I don't get it.
He's a very, very busy man.
Clearly.
He can only do so many things at once. Luckily, one of those things is chatting via text. Oh, yeah, that's right. Drew's wife is having surgery today, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday or today. I wasn't sure either, but and hopefully
hopefully it's not too serious, but speedy recovery and all that. I hope for
absolutely.
We all do.
So Cody's been getting murdered here. So
given
that it's an I Quit match, it's got to be some sort of drastic ending to get AJ to quit.
Yeah,
I think, and
run, Wade Barrett. They're going after your table. Uh-oh.
Ouch! That actually hurts.
Well, that's not... Got him some water. AJ is so caring and considerate.
What is that?
H2O chant.
What is that?
I believe it might be tax.
Oh boy! Oh no!
Does that say property of Mick Foley on it?
Nope.
What is?
It's handcuffs with a long chain
and a key. We saw the key.
That's the kind of match we're having, huh? Fancy. Hey,
on a Saturday.
Been a while since you saw handcuffs here at the WWE.
What?
Hurt your eyes, children.
Okay, well, Chico just flat out said it. We're trying to hide away from it for the sake of being PG. But yes, very much so.
There's a man covered in blood. I think
Kinky cuffs time is
walked away a little while ago
right now. Oh wow! Over and over and over then with a kendo stick.
Angry AJ.
Very angry AJ.
And I've seen Punk's wife.
All right, folks. Excuse me. Colin and Al, we're setting the table on fire.
Wow.
That's how it ends. Just set it on fire and see what happens.
Wow. Okay, and so here we go with AJ Styles and Mama Rhodes.
That's right. Mama Rhodes needs to sit down and be.
Oh wait, is he good? Oh, what's gonna?
AJ.
Oh!
What? Oh, snap! Oh, she went for the second one. Third one.
She wants to smile. She wants to smile so bad. Hey, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, sir. Hold on. That's serious.
The instructor had to sit properly in a chair. That's all. He was going to demonstrate, and then he got distracted by Cody. That's all that was. There wasn't going to be anything else.
Go. Oh, chair shot to the back.
Get the lighter fluid.
Oh my God. Blood, chair shots, chains.
Fluid.
It's 1997 all over again. Except not.
What is this?
That's
a phenomenal forearm with the chain wrapped around it?
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be phenomenal, but still.
I mean, Adam number 1 did it with barbed wire, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, but he also jumped off a 15-foot cage onto his legs. I'm sorry. That was the worst. That was the worst, Adam. I'm sorry.
Of course it was.
Oh, here comes. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, that was awesome. Okay, so for those of you who don't have access to the TV right now, AJ was going to do a phenomenal forearm off the top rope with the chains wrapped around his arm. Cody throws the steel chair at him. It knocks AJ off the top rope out to the outside and through the table. Wow.
Well,
it's a good thing he left the keys there. Thank goodness.
I think this is the first time I've ever properly seen the key really be used in a match here. Effectively, that is.
There you go.
Usually there
Unlocking.
isn't a key. Unless, well, let's not remember that Roman Reigns Kevin Owens match, because that was real bad.
Right. Of course, at the
Yeah. Everybody knew that was bad, and I mean, it was like, C4 bad.
Okay, now Cody
Not
is
changing
wrapping
one more
with the
time.
chain. Oh no, he's free of the handcuffs now, rather.
Cody fears Pacitti. The sign. Cultaholics had on Pacitti.
Yeah.
I presume it's so. That's who he implies with that sign there.
How many other Pachittis do you know that would be relevant in this situation?
Not me.
Cody cutter.
There we go. Uh-oh, he's Codying up?
See what oh my god, look at the crowd.
Up.
Look at the crowd.
Let him know, Scotland, you want WWE back in your neighborhood? Better be on your feet, and they are.
There you go. Crossroads number 1.
That's a good question, Chico. I don't know. Do you think AJ will actually say I quit, or will he just pass out? Is that how you keep him strong if he just passes out? Kind of like Stone Cold Brett.
Yes. I think it would be a better move if AJ does pass out because he can say he never quit.
That's exactly, yeah. And as a heel, that would be the ideal thing for him, right? Mm-hmm. Currently, as a heel in this situation, anyway. I mean, has he gone full heel, or is it just heel because it's Cody?
Oh, crossroads on the chair. That's a good question, Jose. What do you think?
What?
Yeah, he wasn't listening. I earned that. That's fine.
Is AJ full heel, or is he just heel because Cody?
I kind of want to say full.
Has it been full? Okay.
I think full.
Asking because I haven't watched.
Because I mean, he was even heel with the whole LA Knight situation at WrestleMania.
True.
Was he?
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good.
So the one thing I need here, because like AJ was kind of murdering Cody for a while. I need Cody to do something just as drastic. I know the chair shot that I had is good, but I don't know. I need him to like set him on fire or something, like threaten to set him on fire.
Wow.
Because I think if you have the fire,
bloodlust on a Saturday afternoon. Good.
Yeah, I think. Wait.
Has so far in Cody's matches, is he kind of positioned a little bit like an underdog? Like he gets beat up for a good long while, kind of like Shawn Michaels in his heyday and all that kind of stuff. He would get beat up for 3/4 of the match and then somehow win. Is that the way his matches have gone, or?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think Lex.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just watching AJ Styles take chair shot after chair shot after chair shot to the back and to the torso. Wow. And
it's not like Rock and Mankind for the I Quit match. Those aren't chair shots.
And that's a chair shot right to the knees.
Don't quit.
Here we go. Does he say it?
Yeah.
There you go. Atta boy. That's the AJ I know.
Uh-oh. And here comes Cody with the chair into the sternum.
Right in the breadbasket.
All the while, AJ Styles is handcuffed to that second rope. Steps in hand now with Cody.
What's Cody doing? Cody's doing a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, he's gonna put the stairs back. It's the first match of the night.
He's gonna chuck him into the ring. Wow, that's impressive. Actually, that's actually kind of impressive.
That is.
That's actually impressive.
Continues to Hulk out a little bit.
Oh, this is good. There it is.
Oh wow, he said it.
There it is.
Wow, the steel steps was the straw that broke the camel's back here.
That's what Adam number 1 did to Christian. Cool. Scared him enough into saying it.
Was the last weapon used a chair? Did I get that right?
successfully
Well,
connected.
I mean,
Yes,
you could
the
say
chair.
it was the stairs because he threatened him. He didn't get to use it, but he used it as a intimidation. So I'm gonna say technically stairs.
Oh, he
with
hit
it
him with the chair
anyway.
with the stairs anyway.
Wow! He hit him with
Uh-oh.
the chair, with the steps.
Ooh, he's being a little bit of heelish right now.
Told you.
There you go.
Fun
Raising
start.
that title above his head.
So was that kind of a weaker finish for AJ then? Because he actually said it, and then he kind of got beat down after the fact. Not saying it's
That's a
bad or
good question. That's a good question. I think it's I mean, in my mind, AJ has enough cachet in this industry, and particularly the WWE,
Yeah.
that he can put anybody over. As you said, this is something you said earlier, Colin. Doesn't matter it doesn't matter who he puts over, he'll still get over.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's AJ. Yeah.
but
Not all the rep in the world. He's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to see that because I kind of missed this. Jesus, AJ ate that. Oh my God, his neck landed on the top rope. Oh,
yeah.
But I think his feet landed pretty much at the same time, so I don't think it was.
no, but still, the fact that his head bounced off the rope, you could argue that.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh yeah, he'll be okay. He's a tough boy.
Yeah.
Hey man, those ropes ain't no joke. There's one time, I think I told this story on the show one time before, but I was doing commentary for New Beginnings Pro Wrestling Training back in September, and we were doing a group picture after the show. I tried to slide into the ring, but I didn't keep my head down enough, and so the back of my head kind of scraped the bottom rope, and yeah, and yeah, no, don't get me wrong, I didn't get any color or anything like that, but then the fact that like those ropes are hard, those things are tight, and yeah, the back of my head kind of like, connected I guess superficially, and that still kind of hurt. And I'm just like, man, if AJ's head got the full brunt of the blow on that top rope, ouch.
So when does Mama Rhodes get signed? That's what I want to know.
I mean, hey, The Rock said her name a million times over the wintertime, and made a belt, or a weightlifting belt with her name on it.
Until Hayter and Baker get back, AEW could use her.
Yeah, that's right. Hayter and Baker have been still for so long.
Good start.
It's man, the women's division needs those two back. Wait a minute.
Oh boy.
Behind him. Look behind you, Cody.
Solo thinks he's
Smoke
about
smile on
Sikoa's
face. Was this what we're going to get in Toronto? That'd be
Hey,
fun.
I believe so.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the rest.
I think this is a reason to go to Money in the Bank if we don't have a reason already.
Oh boy.
And here we go.
So has Solo
here comes
over
Randy.
Has Solo taken over the
Blaze with that
Kevin Owens.
So Randy. Solo came out to greet Cody at the entrance ramp. The Sons of Haku came and attacked him, and then subsequently we've got Kevin Owens and RKO Randy Orton helping out over here, evening up the score.
6-man in Toronto. Chico is calling.
Okay, get Chico out of here. No, it's not going to be a 6-man. I don't. Oh, that would suck. A 6-man.
It can't always be title defenses. Again, if we're trying to make his reign special, he can't be defending all the time.
But that's the thing, though. A lot of people were complaining that Roman didn't defend enough.
All right. And he's 2 months in. We can't start going, he's not defending enough. He's just got it. What is this thing in Toronto? Is it another pay-per-view or is it just a Raw?
It's Money in the Bank weekend.
Money in the Bank.
Oh, Money in the Bank. Okay. Well,
SmackDown,
why would
Money
I
in the
know? I don't
Bank,
know.
and NXT. Friday to Sunday, 3 shows. Going to be an awesome weekend for wrestling here in Toronto.
Mhm.
Well, in the meantime, there is a advert for merch on the WWE shop, which
I'm
reminds
gonna
me.
Oh, we're
refill
not
my
going to
water
help
bottle then.
them. No. We're not going to help them advertise.
I'm gonna refill my water bottle while we got some breaks going.
Yeah. I do really want Jericho's new shirt.
Oh,
I'm just
right,
a
right.
branch on the learning tree.
That's a cool
That's
shirt
really
to get.
good.
That's a
I
cool
really
shirt
like
to get.
it.
I want that one too.
Yeah.
Coco says, I can see WWE putting a 6-man at MITB. Bloodline B team needs to raise their profile. I could see that. I could see that they need to raise their profile. Yes. And I don't mind the fact that that Cody won't defend. If Cody does not defend in Toronto, I don't mind that at all because
Maybe it'll be Drew versus Punk.
Yeah, that could be it.
That could be your main event.
And besides,
That's
3 weeks
interesting
later,
enough.
and 3 weeks after that, it's going to be it's going to be SummerSlam. 3 or 4 weeks after that, it's going to be SummerSlam. So that's when you're going to have Cody defend at the Big Four.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think Money in the Bank is a Big Five. Is part of the now Big Five, but you're not gonna. But it's still gonna be the 4: WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. Those are the ones that you got to make really special.
Yeah.
We've got a promo package right now with featuring the Usos and their career as a tag team.
Well, if it's going to be a 6-man, Chico, what's going to be the main event title then? Can't have both, Chico.
Right. Jose, you're back in a sec? Okay, cool. I got to take care of some radio station business at the moment, so I will be back in a few minutes.
Cool.
Okay. Yes. The proper host here ready to go. Wonder what's next?
I have no idea. I mean, they started with I didn't think they were going to start with Drew and AJ, so AEW's got another pay-per-view on the 30th.
What is it? Forbidden Door?
Yeah, Forbidden Door.
Was that our next Ringside Heat live stream?
I will be watching it, so we might as well.
Mm-hmm. I do unfortunately work that night.
How convenient.
What do you want me to do?
I'm here watching a WWE pay-per-view. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I can't live stream while I work. I can't live stream while I work.
That's all I'm saying. That's directed at
what
all
is this
the ringside crew
here?
I don't. They're going through. I guess he calls himself main event thing. Is he bringing back the main event mafia that Booker T and a bunch of them did in TNA? Because he's main event.
I haven't watched TNA, but I do remember that, which is hilarious.
Main event mafia. Yeah, it was. What was it? Booker T, Kevin Nash, Steiner, and who else? Was that it? Was it those 3?
Sting? Did you say Sting already? You did say Sting.
No,
right?
I didn't say Sting. Oh, but was Sting part of that too?
I thought he was.
Maybe he was. I don't know.
Hey, Colin.
Yo.
Some unrelated news here for you. Guy Boucher done in Toronto.
Really?
He's the assistant coach won't return to the Maple Leafs. They won't return after running their power play this past season. He is out.
Well, I mean, they can't fire an entire team, so I guess they're going to clear house management. Might as well, because clearly they haven't gotten results. So
that is the only non-wrestling news that we'll have here specifically for Colin.
Yeah.
Him and I being big Maple Leaf fans here. Still trying to figure out how the hell to win a Stanley Cup. And look what we have here. Well, I definitely know what this
to figure out
is.
how to score goals, but
That too. But I definitely know what this promo's for.
What?
Where all the eyes of the world is going to we're going to meet next April 20th and 21st from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, WrestleMania 41. Oh, what a way to celebrate the Easter weekend with the grandest stage of them all. WrestleMania 41, 19 and 20, excuse me, 19 and 20th. But there is that beautiful WrestleMania. I love the logo. Oh, what a gorgeous logo.
It's pretty good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, Chico, I don't think Styles was in that. I think Styles was solo.
I don't remember Styles. I don't remember Styles.
Yeah,
I don't remember Styles in it.
But yeah, Steiner, I'm not sure about Sting, but probably. And because I think that was the start of all the Joker Sting stuff. Very loosely paid attention because Hogan was in the middle of that. Although I did come back to TNA with the Aces and Eights stuff. That was absolutely brilliant. I loved the whole Aces and Eights thing. That was great. All right, looks like it's the women's tag team match.
It is the women's tag title next.
I was so excited, it's tripping over the sentence.
Well, no, because I wanted to make sure I hit the right graphic up. See, now the graphic looks good.
Oh, I'm watching this wonderful, so far, I guess, pay-per-view.
There we go. We have the right graphics up. Yes, the women's triple threat tag team match. Bianca, Jay.
So who are these two on the screen right now? I have no idea.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, two recent NXT call-ups. And then, of course, on the left of Bianca and Jade, it is
now isn't NXT a third brand now? Can we call them call-ups? Can they just be transfers?
I would still say call-ups. Call-ups because they still treat them like call-ups.
Are they still kind of new in the industry? They look
I'd say so. I'm not sure of their history, but yes, they are. They're still fairly new here, but here they walk down to the ring here. Is it a homecoming for one of them? I can't remember if it is or not.
I definitely have no idea.
I believe so. I believe that's Alba Fire holding the Scottish flag. So that answers that question.
Or she's placating. Is she letting it touch the ground? That's not good.
That's offensive.
Yep. I mean, she's not doing the old Shawn Michaels with the Canadian flag, but still.
No, that was disrespectful. That was absolutely disrespectful.
Yep.
For the 46
it's totally touching the ground. That is not cool. Not good.
For the 46 of you watching in here, thank you, everybody. And again, welcome aboard here. 40 on X, 4 on here on YouTube, and then 3 through Lex's page. Lex has his own page. For some reason.
Again, not to be that guy, it's probably something I should be better at as I try to do my own video game streaming and all that kind of stuff. But if everybody could do a follow on our Facebook page, because then we can also do this on Facebook Live, which is again just reach more people, which is the idea. So
to tell you the truth, folks, we probably should be streaming this through the Ringside Heat Facebook page. I mean, God bless Lex. But I mean, it works. He is the host after all. He is the host after all. Main event month according to Lex's favorite Wikipedia. Oh my goodness, don't get me started.
Angle stash. Angle Sting Nash Booker. That's my wrestling name, the Stash. I have to figure out how to grow one, but we'll get there. Sting, Nash, Booker, Steiner, Samoa Joe. Of course, I'm wearing his T-shirt. How do I not know this? And Tracy Brooks. Thank you, Chico. Thank you, Wikipedia. I will definitely give free advertising to Wikipedia.
That is hilarious. Yeah. Lex the other day in our group chat, I will roast him for this. And even if he was here listening, he probably still is. I would gladly say it. Lex the other day, we were, I guess, waiting for some news, and the first thing that Lex says is, "Oh, I went on Wikipedia and it hasn't been updated yet." And I'm going, "That's the way to figure out if something's true? Wikipedia?"
That's like getting your news from Twitter.
Wait a minute here. Twitter is fine. Twitter makes sense if it's from
Twitter's fine. I don't know what X is doing.
Yeah, Twitter's fine actually right now.
Quiet. I
Moral-
think it's Jade, and I miss Jade. Oh yeah, that's Jade. Look at them guns.
She does have a really good entrance.
So happy for Jade that she's doing so well. I think it's great. The women's division very much misses Jade Cargill over in AEW. I can attest to that personally.
Now, with the Wikipedia thing, by the way.
Oh boy, here we
With the
go.
Wikipedia thing, by the way, the people I've talked to in the industry who are actually like, you know, not just in the indies, but also within TNA and so on and so forth. That's the thing. They will say that Wikipedia, in terms of professional wrestling facts and things like that, is the most reliable source of content.
That is horrible. I'm sorry. That's really bad. That's really, really bad, in my opinion.
No, I don't think it's actually really bad in that sort of sense.
No way.
For the wrestling industry, particularly, because you know that the people who are putting those things up there, they know that they actually know what they're talking about for the most part, and the ones who don't, they get edited out fast.
But that's the thing, though. It's like we have dirt sheets, and sometimes they're not always accurate, right? And again, like you just said, everybody edits on Wikipedia. Sure, they can take out, they can quickly edit it, and that's not the wrestling industry. That's anybody on Wikipedia who's like dedicated to a page or something. Or probably somebody in their office gets a notification, hey, this was edited, is this right? And then boom, a staff member will take care of it or whatever. But it's the fact that the dirt sheets can be so hit or miss, and we've seen that so many times. And then for people to say, you know what, boom, that's the right one, and then boom, that goes to the edit, horrendous.
Well,
horrendous. That is disgusting.
Where I disagree is the fact that, like, the things that go up on Wikipedia, particularly for the main event people, for the people who are the most prominent in the industry, particularly, it's stuff that has been documented on TV and has been documented and quoted from official sources like WWE, like AEW.
That's fine.
And the amount of championships that they've won as well.
That's fine. That's not my argument, though. That's not my argument.
No, but no, I think that is your argument, though, because of the fact,
my argument is where people get their sources from, right? And the fact is, yeah, sure, maybe you have to wait for the official WWE account, which is fine because they've confirmed it. But the problem is, if people are going on Wikipedia to edit based off of what dirt sheets are saying, that's my problem. And again, it should not be your number one source. It's like the one thing that we learned in school. Don't use Wikipedia right off the bat.
That's the thing. People editing on Wikipedia, they're not editing from dirt sheets.
Colin, am I wrong?
They're not editing from dirt sheets. They're actually quoting what things that have been already put up on WWE that have happened on actual live TV and have been documented by WWE and the other companies as well. So that's why wrestlers have said that that Wikipedia is the more reliable source for wrestling information, because they know that the dirt sheets are fickle.
There's too much room for error in editing stuff on Wikipedia. There's way too much room for error. Too much. You can't disagree with that.
There is room for error. Yes, there's a lot of room for error. However, when you compare it to the dirt sheets, no. The dirt sheets have some things that could be correct and some things that might not be correct, but the things that go up on Wikipedia and stay on Wikipedia, those things are the ones that actually have the proper content for, I would say, 95%, maybe even up to 99%. Especially, for instance, especially for pay-per-view results and things like that. People aren't going to fake that stuff, man.
Yeah, but I get that, but again, it should not be. And I think this goes for any source whatsoever in the world, no matter what topic it is. Wikipedia should not be your number one. It shouldn't, because again, it's that option, that opportunity to edit. Even if something did happen, for people to just kind of go in and be like, okay, let's make something out of this. It's like I said, there's so much potential for something to go wrong that I would rather like it's just it's just not my number one source. Like it's I think it's disrespectful as a journalist. Like if I was as a journalist and I'm going, okay, well I need to see if something's accurate. Well, let me go to Wikipedia. Then it's like the just saying that alone, just like that's I think it's a good starting point, but it's not your end goal. That's
But
what other properly sources are for.
But that's the thing. You also that's the thing that people forget. That's the thing that people forget, that people have those things quoted and those things that you can check out on WWE.com, on AEW.com, and also the footnotes at the bottom of the Wikipedia page. So that's the reason why it's like, yes, you don't stop at Wikipedia, but if you're looking for a source of reliable information, wrestlers in the industry have said that is the more reliable source of information, especially with the wrestlers that have been through the indies, and people have documented what they do in the indies and actually put that up. Like for instance, for an indie wrestler right now, one who does it, who hasn't kept track himself of all the championships that he's won over his independent career. There are people out there who actually take note of that and actually put that up on Wikipedia, and then sometimes like the other wrestling wikis. But the best way to go about it is to have Wikipedia, as you said, as the starting point. But as I said, that's that's why wrestlers kind of rely on that, even to keep up with themselves. So this is not me saying, no, you should only be at Wikipedia. No, it's me saying that the wrestlers have said this is what they use to help keep track of themselves and of others in the industry. And then when you go farther up in the industry where everything is properly documented, that's where you have the more reliable information.
I think that's what I'm trying to say. I think I'd rather go to the more better reliable information. And the fact of the matter is, I think, in my opinion, if wrestlers are going to their Wikipedia to try to get their own, to confirm their own stuff, what are we doing? Like how is that? Like, should you not know that off the back of your hand? And in your case, the reason why I brought this up with your case was waiting for the news about Ricochet and see what's going to happen with Ricochet. And one of the first things you said was, well, Wikipedia wasn't updated. So again, that's where I'm going. Why would that be your number one place to figure out if Ricochet's gone from the company or not? Again, that's where we'll try to get sources or wait till something else pops up. But to go to Wikipedia to determine about somebody's contract situation, that's a big no for me. I think that's brutal.
Now, see, you're correct about that. You are.
Well, that's what you were going with.
No, but you were correct about that. But at the same time, I will also at the same time that Wikipedia, as problematic as it can be, it is also relied on by other people, by people in the industry, and also referred to by people in the industry. So it's something that you can't totally, unfortunately, for better or for worse, you can't totally disregard.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that growing up in any sort of journalistic field, it should not be the place to genuinely rely on and go. And I think it's up to the person to go find proper sources or even find the sources within Wikipedia themselves and dig a little deeper.
Oh, of course.
I think again, in your case, to say in the group chat the other day, to say, oh, I don't know if Ricochet signed, let me go to Wikipedia. I think that right there is a failure of like what journalism is as a whole. I think we needed to dig deeper and not rely on a Wikipedia edit and say, okay, well, now I know that this is happening. That's my initial argument. I think that is where we have to wait and see what Ricochet has to say himself on social media, or wait to see what, potential other dirt sheets can inform, which of course, that's always inaccurate. But I just don't think that should be your go-to to figure out if something's true or not, because of the amount of room there is to completely twist it. Yeah, sure, it could be mostly accurate, but there's too many risks on Wikipedia that could present misinformation, and then to rely on that and then run with that, that's where I think that could be such a big issue. Huge issue. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I understand that. That's the thing, is that I'm not arguing with you on that point. I'm not arguing with you on that point. What I'm just trying to say is that Wikipedia can't be utterly disregarded, especially within the wrestling industry. You can disregard Wikipedia for other things, but I've also I'll tell you right now, I've been writing. I wrote university papers in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s regarding professional wrestling in a university and artistic setting, and I've written those. I've gotten passing grades for that, and I've had to I've consulted with people in the industry at the time and saying, like, what do you think about using Wikipedia as a source of information? And they're saying exactly what you said. And then I presented those things to I presented those things to the professor, and because there isn't really an encyclopedia, a hard published encyclopedia of professional wrestling until maybe the WWE coffee books that we have right now that are available. I've got like several of those coffee books myself, and also, but it's also, especially at that point in time, Wikipedia was the place where I had to go to and also look deeper into into the footnotes and the endnotes of the Wikipedia page for Jim Johnston.
That's my point.
But
it's but again, it's the willingness to kind of like just be completely hopeful of what's on the face value. I'm saying we got to dig deeper rather than just seeing the face value on Wikipedia and going sick. That's my problem. Because like I said,
and I'm not, and that's the thing. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I very, very much agree with you. What I'm saying is that what I'm, and I said all I'm saying is that, like, you know, it's just it is a source. You do need to do everything. It doesn't matter if Meltzer says it. It doesn't matter if Sean Ross Sapp says it. It doesn't matter if Denise Salcedo says it. It doesn't even matter if we say it. We still got to go and look deeper into that into the topics. However, I'm just saying that I'm also saying that Wikipedia, you know, isn't. I mean, especially in the industry, especially when it comes to the wrestling industry, isn't all bad.
It's not, but like I said,
that's a botch.
Yeah, it wasn't very pretty. Like I said, just to kind of conclude this argument, because I do want to focus on the match here. Like I said, I think,
yeah, there is a match happening.
I don't like the idea of putting so much importance and so much weight to it at the end of the day. But that's just me, because again, like I said, I think the risk of error shouldn't be ignored, and I shouldn't think that the first thing you think of if you need news is, let me go to Wikipedia. That's where I'm going to end this here, because like I said, I think that right there is like, nah, I don't know about that one. But
well,
again,
you can't stop at Wikipedia, but it is a place where it is actually where things are actually, you know, yes, graffiti can happen. And with Twitter, with X, with Instagram, especially with TikTok, a lot of information, a lot of dangerous misinformation gets spread around. That's the reason why you got it. I'll have to agree, and I do agree that people have to start digging deeper than just those things, and Wikipedia is not exempt from that. I'm just saying that, like, I'm just saying it can be, in this particular, in this particular setting, in this specific setting, it's not as bad as other things can be.
I'm just saying it's not the place that I would go to see if Ricochet is out of the company or not. So I'll leave it at that, and we get back to the match here. Jay did have a botch earlier, which was, what was this supposed to be, a splash or something?
Yeah, it was supposed to. It was supposed to a springboard off the top rope into some sort of splash.
Yeah, maybe, and Bianca just a little trouble with a 450. This has been a fantastic triple threat match that's happening, and I only know who three of these people are. Who is Baesber's partner?
And there we go.
Wait, are you guys behind?
The new tag team champions.
Chico called it from the get.
Wow,
that is a surprise.
He's not just a disembodied voice talking to us through text. He might actually know what he's talking about. He called this.
That is a huge upset.
So
Who got the pin? Bianca?
If this is your home country person win, what happens to Drew?
That's exactly what I was just about to say.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Who got
wow.
who ate the pin? Was it Bianca?
I missed who ate it, but
yeah.
But here's the replay right now.
Well, then again, the champs don't have to be pinned. Yeah, it was Shayna. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Wow.
Oh yeah, it was yes. Right, so here's Bianca. She was all legs on Shayna with that 450, so that wasn't great.
Dawn with the nice German suplex on the Jade and picks up the win. Look at that.
Good for them. Good for them. And of course, the story
Jade got tossed and Shayna got pinned. Yeah.
And look at that.
Wow.
And in their first 2 months on the main roster, holding championship belts in WWE. Wow. That's amazing.
They're both hometown, not just the one, according to Michael Cole and possibly Wikipedia.
Goddamn Wikipedia. Goddamn Wikipedia. Wow.
I love the moment when she got drafted. I love that moment when Alba got drafted onto the main roster during the WWE draft live at the Performance Center, and she was just emotional. I believe, and I believe Dawn as well was very emotional upon getting promoted to the roster, and they've been doing well. They've been doing well these past couple of months. I just did not expect them to actually take the titles today, even if it is in their home country.
Now I'm open to Jade winning the Money in the Bank. I would have put it on Tiffany, but now with Jade having like an open hand here, I can kind of see Jade finding a way into that Money in the Bank ladder match and then strapping that on her.
The ref had to tell them to get back in the ring for the footage. They kept hanging around outside. Gotta get in there for the stills.
There we go. Oh, what's this now? All right. Well, okay. So I'm seeing a promo about Saudi. Where are you guys? Because I thought I was.
They're still in the ring. I haven't seen. I'm not at a promo yet. They're still celebrating in the ring.
They just faded to black, and now the promo for Riyadh.
Called. Let me know when a word that says celebration is on your screen.
Okay.
No, I didn't even.
Greatest. I'm on greatest.
I think celebration. I got further behind. Now the package has just started. Let me.
Maybe
I'm gonna refresh my.
Yeah, maybe.
Refresh my feed.
I had a couple of times where my feed started, where my feed stuttered.
Come on, WWE Network, get it together.
Wow, another
ECW. Wow. Oh, speaking of which, so for those of you listening and watching on social media right now, there is a podcast here in Toronto called The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, and I appeared on one of their episodes, or at least I recorded an episode with them, which will be airing on June the 23rd. That's 2 Sundays from now. And I talk about wrestling with Scott and his co-host Regine. We talk about a whole bunch of things. We talk about Ringside Heat and what we're doing over here with the show and with Saga 960 AM. And it was a great opportunity and a great way to get the word out about this show. And really want to thank Scott Dion Brown and Regina Lena for the opportunity to talk about wrestling and Ringside Heat. So make sure you're tuning into that on YouTube, June the 23rd at 11 a.m. They're going to be throwing it all to us as well. So hopefully I can get Scott onto the show for our June 23rd episode, so we can do a little back and forth. So check us out over at The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regina Lena on June the 23rd at 11 a.m. on YouTube.
Well, coming up next, it is the infamous Intercontinental Championship match with Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. Chad Gable's insane story in the last few weeks developed as kind of a bit of a monster heel And so now trying to disassemble the Alpha Academy, or trying to really piss off the Alpha Academy. I don't know, but he's being very, very an abusive leader in a sense. It's working. So I have Gable winning this. I'm predicting that Gable walks away. The Gable walks away with the IC title. I think this is where you cash in on Gable. I think
so too.
But we'll see what happens here. So this should be intriguing, to say the least.
Don't get me wrong. I love what Sami Zayn does, and I love the fact that Sami Zayn, no matter how strong he is, he finds a way. They find a way, and Creative finds a way to cast him as the underdog. And I think this is going to be the time that his time is up. And I believe it is Chad Gable's time, because he's lost way too many times against Sami over the past few months, and it's time for Chad to get that one up. Be even of a bigger heel toward the Alpha Academy. I think his heel work has been actually pretty phenomenal over the past couple of weeks.
Nope, Canadians over everybody. Sami forever.
And it also might even continue a little callback storyline to with Maxine Dupree and with Otis, being that the whole Maximum Male Models thing, they still have that connection in that sort of way. But I also want to see what's his face. Tozawa. What's going to happen with Tozawa's character after this? Because
Tozawa's in this. Oh my God,
yeah. Apparently, in my opinion, he was just one of those guys that's like, okay, let's give him something to do, basically, right?
I thought he was pretty much like another Wheeler Yuta. It's like, oh right, he's still here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, exactly. Damn. So Alpha Academy was the thing that they gave him to do, because it was it worked, and to Tozawa's credit, no matter where he gets placed, he finds a way to make it work. But at the same time, that's my concern, is that, okay, what's next after Tozawa's finished with the Alpha Academy, because that could be a thing in the next couple of months, because obviously Otis is the guy who's got the bigger conflict with his character right now. So
yeah, I mean, good for Chad Gable for getting the spotlight like this and apparently running with it. So
absolutely,
I got no problem with success like that.
It's been good. It's been good.
Again, Canada over everybody. So yeah, Sami forever. Yep, as they say. One thing I regret, I never got my Yep shirt. I don't know if they're still around, but I did like that when he teamed up with KO. I miss watching KO too. Oh well.
Here they are. Alpha Academy.
I'm glad so far I'm not familiar with a lot of these people, so this would be tougher to watch otherwise.
Did Maxine legitimately get her? Is that kayfabe? I hate that.
I honestly think that's kayfabe.
Check Wikipedia. Sorry, that was low.
Yeah, the number one place, right? No, I forgot that she had the ankle injury on Raw, so I'm going to presume she's selling it, which is actually really good work.
Why is the default with subtitles? What is wrong with it? I know what English is. WWE Network, turn that off.
I actually kind of like watching with subtitles every now and then.
Not
you
for a
don't.
wrestling
You're
show.
just being contrary. Speaking of a good use of subtitles, Godzilla -1 now on Prime and Netflix and all cool things. I can't recommend that movie enough. It's Godzilla back form. It's an actual horror movie, and the first time since Shin Godzilla and the very first Godzilla that I've rooted for the humans a little bit.
Now, here's the thing about subtitles. I remember I recorded I believe it was the May 21st, 2002 WWE Monday Night Raw, whichever one it was in Toronto, which had the Undertaker take out Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair for the Undisputed Championship. But it started the show off with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman and the Hardys coming in to with the Hardys coming in to interrupt the promo. And I believe, and I believe there was a "Go Leafs Go" chant going on during the thing because the Hardys big up the Toronto Maple Leafs at that point. But if you looked at the closed captioning, actually, while the chant was "Go Leafs Go," it actually the chant the captions claimed that they were saying "Hardys suck."
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird, but it was hilarious to
I don't
watch in
remember
the
that
moment.
actually. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that part.
I gotta find that VHS tape somewhere and find a way and find a way to extract that footage.
Oh, recently, I think I told you guys in chat, but everybody listening, recently, Mark Henry on Undertaker's podcast, fantastic episode. Lots of stories, and
Ooh, look at that!
Not to mention Owen Hart.
Oh boy. Whoo!
You were warned. As it the massacre, something. Yeah, but
The massacre is coming.
Yeah, that's great. Anyway,
Is commentary acknowledging it? The commentary acknowledge that?
I don't know. I was talking.
Sorry, you were saying
Howdy
about
was very rude
Mark
and
Henry and
interrupted me.
Undertaker.
Sorry.
I was just saying Mark Henry's recent appearance on Undertaker's podcast was very good. Lots of great stories, including Owen Hart stories.
Yes.
Chico says Corey did acknowledge.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna.
I don't know if I like the design of the Intercontinental belt or not.
It's not the.
It's not the disco ball that Priest has, but I don't know.
I like the disco ball. After holding a disco ball at WrestleMania, I was actually a fan of it.
Oh yeah.
I ended up being a big fan.
9.5.
So you like Disco Inferno? He's your favorite wrestler? Sorry, Eddie.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know.
What 9.5
if
pound?
Eddie Guerrero had a custom belt, what would it be? Jose, go.
If Eddie Guerrero had a custom belt,
yeah, design it right now.
Probably something with the Mexican flag involved in it.
Well, I mean,
probably with the Texas flag as well too.
Somewhere involved in that for sure.
Could they do an outline shape of a lowrider?
Well, that'd be fun.
I'm trying to think like what can they use without being like so completely stereotypical, because that's what Eddie was.
I mean that's what him and
that's what Eddie was.
I'm not being that guy. That's what.
No, I know that's presume that's why.
I
presume that's why I got the brunt of this question.
Well, no, it's you got the question.
I guess it was a low rider.
You're his biggest fan.
Genuinely, I can't think of anything else because it worked. Because him holding that rendition of the WWE Championship worked, so I wasn't worried about it.
That the undisputed one, like the first one, that yeah.
So
the same one that Taker and Hogan fought over.
Yes.
Just to bring it back to the earlier conversation. See, I'm listening.
Oh, we have no idea what they're commentating. No, we have no idea. No, sorry, crowd singing.
I'm also very distracted by her outfit, so I don't know what anybody's saying right now. Hey, when does Hammy get to the ring?
It's not a difficult thing. And for better or for worse, it's not a difficult thing to be distracted by by stuff like that. So.
Also, nice to hear that Wade Barrett there. Always liked Wade Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
Even during the terrible Nexus garbage stuff. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Bryan got fired? To bring it back to another earlier conversation.
Hey, great theme song, though.
The Nexus
I don't even remember it.
I
don't even remember it.
I wasn't really crazy on it. I wasn't crazy. The We Are One, right?
I liked it for what I liked for what I liked is I like the musical arrangement, and I like the dynamics the dynamics of the music, the highs and the lows of the music that were dispersed throughout. And yeah, there was there's that hard driving beat as well too that I kind of liked.
It was okay. It wasn't I don't know. I think I mean we've obviously heard better, but it's not one I would run to hear as a theme. I don't think it's not one I would go to anytime soon again.
Sami Zayn misses on the third arm drag, and now Chad Gable trying to lock in that ankle lock, but Sami Zayn able to get to those ropes really, really quickly.
And I believe that is "You Suck" chance, but I'm not sure for who. Probably Chad.
Presume it's for the ref.
Oh. Okay, the crowd is starting to entertain themselves. That's not always a good sign.
In this case, I would disagree.
No, I think they're into it.
Okay.
No, they've been into it all night. They've been having a blast. Look, even
not
people on the top of the rafters.
Not that this isn't a intense match, or what should I say, fast paced.
Hey,
so far it's not as fast paced as the others.
Well, here's the thing. It's when it and this is something that that we saw with Backlash in Lyon, France, is that these European crowds, they really get into it with their chants, and it's not that they're hijacking the show because they're bored, but because they're having such a damn good time. And I think honestly,
they're never there. Adam Paci's face in the crowd. Sorry.
Yeah. And yep. And I don't think that, and I think honestly, like, you know, so that is as fun as Toronto can be as a wrestling crowd. Sometimes I'd like to hear I'd like to hear a little bit more of that. But that's just me being nitpicky. Toronto is still a great place to watch wrestling, no matter what.
Oh, but, not disputing Scotland's involvement or anything like that. That's great. They need to be vocal, because that's how WWE knows that this was a good idea, and that they'll do more pay-per-views and tours and stuff, and not just house show legs of a tour, but actual pay-per-views.
Another little thing happened over here with Sami Zayn on the outside talking to Otis. I believe it was last week on Monday Night Raw that he actually started pleading with Otis that to break away from Chad and say, like, you don't deserve to be treated this way. What in the world are you sticking around for? Stuff like that. So Sami trying to play the good guy over here. I mean, okay, fine. He's not playing the good guy per se, but he is. I like, but again, it's those little story things that continue from week to week and from show to show, which is a lot of fun to watch.
Nice little heel details that Chad is doing quite well, so that's good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Taking also, as long as he can before he breaks the hold, and then he gets Sammy's hand off the rope.
I gotta give credit to Maxine for walking with a boot and heel. That cannot be easy.
Yes, that is definitely
that cannot be easy.
Did not notice. Interesting.
Apparently, fans are chanting, "You're just a shit Kurt Angle." Hey, Magic Report! I definitely know who that is. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Apparently, Magic Report loves Jose Tabata.
That is one of my new coworkers there. Good to see you, buddy. How are you, man? Thanks for quickly tuning in. Hopefully the ship's going okay. We were just talking a little bit earlier. So it's nice to see him around, buddy. How's it going, my man? Yeah, that's a hilarious chant. You're a shit Kurt Angle. That's hilarious.
You're an ish Kurt Angle. We are on air right now.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize.
Wow, Jose. Wow.
But yeah, Maxine wearing the boot and that
it's
and
tough.
Heel.
That cannot be easy. Not a chaotic day. Keep up the good work, fellas. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much.
Magic Report.
Appreciate that.
Gable is a wanker. Bringing back part of Fandango's thing. That's cute.
These fans are having fun.
They're having a great time. I love it.
As they should.
Yeah.
Nice callback, fans.
And it's funny. I've seen a lot of people saying, well, why can't the United States be like this? And I think, to tell you the truth, I feel like this may be a little bit of a thing. I think the United States would be like this, would have energetic crowds like these if they didn't get WWE as often as they did. If
That's
that makes
exactly
sense.
what it is.
Yeah,
I
right?
agree.
So
100%.
like it's like I think like if WWE was weekly in Canada every week, right? I think it diminishes the value, and then if the United States all of a sudden gets something big, right, and then game on, right? So
Toronto wouldn't be Bizarro World anymore.
No, that's for sure.
I don't know. Maybe they would. I don't know. Toronto does its own thing no matter what. That's why I love it.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly get my lunch because I am a little hungry here. It is
Alrighty.
Cool, I'll be back. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'll be back.
Awesome.
No, take your time. Come back in a half hour.
Well, yeah. I mean, he can take he can take the half hour off. Besides, I'm gonna have to pack myself up at 4.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. When's your exit time?
Exit time probably ideally about 4 o'clock. So if I pack up everything, set up the radio station to automate until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. If I get out by about 4:10, I should be good.
Cool.
So yeah, if I sign up between 4 o'clock and 4:10, I should be good. Ole chance for Sammy, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I springboard there. Oh,
that was a little rough, making sure he got over there.
Ooh. But Chad Gable not oversold, but sold a little bit of extra in order to get that clothesline over. Oh, here we go. Off the top rope. Oh, very nice by Sami Zayn. Look at that. Sit down springboard moonsault. As far as I think that's probably the best way I could describe that particular move.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sami Zayn chance.
I'm gonna have to. I'm reloading right now. Oh, okay.
Wow, that was cool. Well done.
Sammy springboarding off the top rope, and Chad Gable. Here we go. Yep, there's the replay. Sammy jumping off the top rope. Chad intercepting him in midair with a drop kick.
Yeah,
for a 2 count.
Very smooth looking too. That was good.
Mm-hmm. Now these two are great workers. It's always fun to watch both of these guys.
Very nice. Chad Gable's like a tiny Cesaro. I mean, Castagnoli. So many names.
Michinoku driver.
Another 2. Synergistic relationship. Good job, Corey Graves.
One of the previous shows I called over in Oshawa. When I called out the Michinoku driver, one of the wrestlers came up and was like, "Yeah, man, good call.
There you go. You know your stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
We've been watching this thing for a minute or two. Yeah, we kind of know things.
I knows the wrestlings.
Yeah, you knows the stuffs.
My sister has her joke her joke social media segments called Christy Knows the Sports.
Christy knows the sports.
Yeah,
Christy.
So he knows the sports, Jose. Just deal with it.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Ooh, that's a flying headbutt. Haven't seen that in WWE for a while.
Can we even say flying headbutt? Or are we allowed?
I don't know why Alexa's smiling at that one. Just a flying headbutt. It just looks good, right? Like I don't see anything wrong with it. Nothing controversial.
Jose's too young to know. He doesn't know.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Wow.
It's a reference to someone we can't talk about anymore. Someone who may or may not have main evented WrestleMania 20.
Well. To be fair, Bryan Danielson was doing that early on before his first retirement.
Yeah, but we know what we're referencing, and it's not Bryan Danielson.
That's true. Speaking of a reference, the Chad tried to go for those triple German suplexes, which Kurt Angle did.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a German.
Get your own material, Chad.
We could say with Sammy with a second German.
Next, you're going to do windmill kip-ups or something. Like, come on. Who do you think you are, Eddie?
Oh, and Ed interrupted by Chad. Oh, here we go. Switching back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, it's a merry-go-round. We got a merry-go-round. And we're not even in a playground.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go.
On his head, I think. Maybe. That looked... I mean, he's fine, but... Over-rotation. Watch it again. Let's see.
Ooh,
yeah, a little on the back of his head there. He's okay, though.
Excuse me, folks, for eating on camera, but I am very hungry.
Oh, I'm severely offended, but I guess I'll get over it.
Hey man, if you decided to bring out a box of popcorn, I wouldn't have minded. Ooh, that was a tough one. That was a tough bump for Chad.
Can I just see a gin and juice ad? Yeah, we're not in PG era anymore.
It's Snoop Dogg's drink.
That's right.
Is it actual gin and juice, or is it just?
Excuse me, sorry.
It's an energy drink.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. I believe it is gin and juice.
Yeah, based on Snoop Dogg's song, Gin and Juice.
Well, yeah.
I presume I didn't miss much when I went to go get food.
Uh-oh. Into a crossface.
Wow. Damn.
Wow.
Next, he's gonna take a tooth out and also get his song redone by Our Lady Peace.
Oh no.
Gable is not helping his cause here.
Nope.
Well, he is definitely doing the whole Sammy with his own crossface.
Yeah, but as a retaliation, it's okay.
Of course.
There are
1,000
holds, and this is the one that you go with?
Yeah. As listed by Jericho way back when.
Oh, now here's an ankle lock.
The ankle lock, my God.
Chad
a move made popular by Shelton Benjamin. No, I'm kidding.
The world's greatest tag team. Huge hands, that dude, by the way.
Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. Good stuff.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin. He may not be that tall. I mean, I think I might be the same height as him, but man, are his hands just absolutely like the hammocks.
I thought Shelton was pretty tall.
Okay. You know what?
Maybe not. I mean, it's not like I looked it up on certain places.
1.88 meters.
Ooh. Well,
which
meters.
Which means nothing to me, apparently.
Yeah,
okay, he's 6 feet tall. Okay,
okay, all right.
So I'm about 3 feet. I'm 3 feet. 3 inches.
3 feet shorter. Give yourself some credit, Lex. Come on. I know you like a little self-deprecation every once in a while, but it ain't that bad, buddy. You're not short. Dude. I'm a friggin' hobbit over here. Like, calm down, guy. Oh, she is wearing a boot. Yeah, I never know.
Yeah, I know. That was the first thing I noticed.
Taking the belt.
Hey, that's not your belt, buddy. You got to win the match first. Does he not know the rules? Otis, explain the rules to him. You and your mullet.
Well, the belt's now in Maxine's hands.
Oh,
Can you imagine a flat-out heel turn? Can you imagine a heel turn from Maxine just like slamming Sammy with the belt?
I mean, I could.
Wait a
because
minute.
I have no reference for any of this stuff. So, well, first of all, that swing would have done nothing, so she wouldn't have done it correctly anyway. But did no one show her how to hit somebody with a belt before?
Wow, I can't believe that almost happened. I was saying it for the hell of it.
Oh, this is the way he's going to lose the match. He's distracted.
Remember when
He's
Daniel
distracted because
Bryan
he's
used to
scolding
yell
by
at
Matt
AJ
Steen.
Lee like this? Yeah.
Uh-oh. Haluva kick coming on.
Yeah, but
Wait.
Maxine's gonna eat it,
Hold on.
Maxine's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, almost.
Nearly ate it. Uh-oh, here we go. Chaos Theory 1,
That's a cool
2.
move.
Oh!
2.97.
So close. Wow. Not gonna lie, I would have been okay with that finish if that was the finish.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got to further the narrative, right? So,
Oh yeah.
as much as Canadians always Sammy forever, a story is a story, right? So,
Mm-hmm. Sammy and Maxine arguing in the ring, and Otis gets involved in the middle of those two.
God, listen to that pop.
Mm-hmm. Otis coming to the rescue. Oh, beautiful.
that could have been done a little tighter, but still.
Uh-oh. Gable up at the top rope. Moonsault.
Yes, berate people later. Win the match.
Ooh, wow. Lands right on his feet, though.
That's good. Uh-oh. Buckle bomb. Kind of.
Nearly missed it. This should be it, I presume.
No.
Oh. Hit him with the prime.
Colin would love that, wouldn't he?
Why would I love that? Oh, wait. I can probably guess. Never mind. I wasn't kidding when I said I cannot help but audibly sigh whenever that subject comes up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's the reason for the boot.
And here comes the
To
murder
highlight the
of Chad
situation.
Gable.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, now here's the thing. Is Otis gonna
Otis
gonna
mad.
kick Chad's ass, or is he gonna kick Sammy's?
She's selling it really well.
Good job, Sydney.
What?
Her shoot name.
Wow. Yeah, she said shoot name. Oh my
I'm in
god.
the industry now, so I'm starting to get used to these things.
Her shoot name.
Shinak 1 says,
So,
good
I mean,
afternoon.
like, is Maxine just
Gina.
his replacement? You know?
Hello, my friend. How are you? It's nice to see me stream it again. Another friend from my Twitch days. Good to see you,
wow.
Sheena. Wait,
Sheena C. Okay, Sheena C.
What is she doing?
She tried to get Otis to stop to stop to interrupt what he was going to do to Sammy, or so she went on her feet and her leg gave way.
Tried to get up.
Injured leg gave way.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I was just trying to figure out what she was trying to do in that little quick moment. I guess I calling for help and they're gone.
That makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. Now it's just back to square one.
There we go.
There it is.
There's the 1. There's the 2, and that's it.
Right. There we go. Sammy forever. What'd I tell you?
Damn.
So is there anybody else lined up for the IC belt, or will it just stay with Sammy and Gable for now?
Right
while
now?
the Alpha Academy falls apart. I love TV time. That's from AEW. That's Jericho's new thing. That guy's my favorite person. Anyway.
good story, good match, and it all made sense. However, I still do believe that this should have been Chad's Chad's crowning as Intercontinental Champion.
Is that the Olympic rings on the back of his thing there?
He's a former Olympian.
I know. I just
it is. Yeah,
touch in the gear.
Yeah, he's always had it on the back of his gear. Yeah, on the back of the singlet.
Cool. It's the first time I ever noticed.
What are you asking? What would we like to see, or we would like to see this match again at Money in the Bank, plays? I presume that's what you're asking.
That's right. There's a chat room. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I mean, would it work?
Such a gentleman.
Is there a general manager situation? Like, could Chad Gable whine and moan, and that he
100%? Yeah, we have
distractions.
Nick Aldis as the GM of SmackDown.
Who?
Nick Aldis, former NWA World Champion. Nick Aldis.
Oh, Aldis. Okay. I don't know.
And Adam Pearce on Raw. Oh, so this is a Raw story, right? So.
Oh, okay.
Man, if I was Chad, just go nuts.
Angry face going on in there. Good job, Chad. Again, he has all the heel details, which I am enjoying very much. The small details, as many of us on the ring crew like to tell people, are important.
This will make things interesting if they do it again. If they do this again for Money in the Bank, I wouldn't mind. However, at the same time, if they do repeat this match for Money in the Bank, then Sammy's got to drop it. Unfortunately, it'll be in Canada.
Sammy loses. Yep.
Yeah, but Cole just specifically said that's all the chances you get. I know that never holds, but I'm just the never say never.
Yeah, it definitely never holds, but
wrestling's as bad as comics. Nobody actually dies in comics.
There was a Spider-Man comic that I read that the series wrapped up with Peter dying.
Yeah, that's like the at least 5th time he's died.
Oh, never mind. Well, but you just said nobody dies in comics.
Yeah, because they always come back, so it doesn't count.
That reminds me of Robot Chicken sketch, actually. Robot Chicken had like a funeral for Batman or something like that, and or somebody or Aquaman or something like that, and then Batman calls everybody out and says like, you know what, this is BS. Nobody dies in the comics. You're gonna come back. Look at Superman. Look at Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Doomsday killed him. What happens 3 months later? Look, oh wow, look at me again. And
people even voted for Jason Todd to die, and he still came back.
That's true.
Well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, even in the Titans live action series, he supposedly died, but then like they brought him back for somehow with the Lazarus Pit. So.
Yeah, they brought him back because Talia. It was either Talia or Raish, but anyway, yeah, they put him in the Lazarus Pit. They did one of the first books for the New 52 was just Red Hood and the Outlaws. It's very.
Women's Tag Team Champions, the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, are being
people I've never
by
heard
Kathy
of.
Kelly.
Good job.
Oh, thanks, Sheena. Yeah, no, it's nice to have some nice a new endeavor that doesn't involve
Pikachu.
No, it's a lot more production and a lot more intense commitment. Not that this isn't intense on its own, but obviously there was a lot going on with Twitch and the way that I ran that. So this is a nice calmer way to kind of keep the online presence going. So but thank you, Sheena. As Blaze wants to see the Money in the Bank match back at headquarters. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious.
That secondary roof. That was only 6 feet under or 6 feet lower.
One thing we were just talking over was WWE promoting the 2-night SummerSlam in 2026 in Minneapolis, which I'm still feeling weird about it, to be honest with you guys.
SummerSlam is 2 nights now?
It's gonna be 2 nights. It's gonna be a 2-night event.
Terrible.
I know I'm not happy with it either. It is going to be a 2-night event in 2026. Yep. So I'm not thrilled about it, to say the least. But
Was it Tony Khan wants to make Dynamite 3 hours?
He does?
So I'm like, oh god, don't do it. He wants to. So it'll happen. I don't know when. There's been no timetable for it, but it was in an interview. He said that's something he could see happening for Dynamite. Like, don't do it. Do not do it.
I mean,
SmackDown is still 2 hours, right?
Yeah. SmackDown's still 2 hours.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
selling more ads when because you have a 3-hour show obviously will result in more money and things like that. Same time,
It's not worth it.
Yeah. And we spent years, and still, I guess now, complaining that Raw could be a little bit too long, and has been too long for much of its run as a 3-hour show. At the same at the same time, I don't personally think that Tony Khan can sustain it for the long term.
AEW doesn't have the depth for a 3-hour show.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at Rampage is the 3rd hour. They can't do 3 hours and then Rampage.
Right. Yeah.
Like, Rampage is your 3rd hour, so a 3-hour Dynamite's not going to work. Good for Piper Niven still going. That's great. I didn't think she'd last.
Well, she kind of got saved once she got her old name back.
Well, that was a big thing. Yeah, that was a terrible name.
Horrendous name, to say the least.
Also, Bailey with a belt is always the best kind of Bailey.
This is a much better Bailey than I'm happy to see.
Oh, yeah? Good.
I think.
Who's that talking with Piper?
Chelsea Green.
Oh, right, of course.
Chelsea Green, the wonderful Chelsea Green. Yes, there it is. Bailey's WrestleMania moment.
This is not a comment on the match that's happening because I'm very much a Bailey fan, but we'll be right back. I am going to refresh my drink and stretch my legs for a second. I'm sitting for a while.
Please. Yep. Oh no, that means I'm stuck with Lex. Great.
Get used to it, buddy. You had 3 years to get used to it.
This is tough. Some characters don't die. Maybe they will do that for Iron Man. Okay, so this was my argument, Sheena. This is my argument that I was reading Ultimate Spider-Man from the 2000s. Really, I guess this is where your definition of what I get in terms of continuity story, right? Because I was reading Ultimate Spider-Man and it had about 150 issues, I think. I got to the last issue and Peter Parker died. Spider-Man died. He took off his mask. They realized it was Peter. And then a brand new separate story timeline started, right? So it wasn't even related to that Peter Parker. So it's like the whole multiverse thing, right? Just another story of Peter Parker. So I think that's why I say wait a minute. I think comic book characters do die because because that story is not continuing from the one before. So that's why I say Peter's dead in that universe. But comic books is always such a rampage of story, a story in an abundance. So what I'm trying to say is Spider-Man's cool. I like Spider-Man. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Lex, are we recording tonight, by the way? We're recording episode 141 later tonight
Yes, we are.
Tomorrow.
Yes, we are to recap WWE Clash at the Castle, and if we can get to it, I'd like to also do a quick recap of TNA against All Odds.
That was that was last night.
That was, yes. Which featured the return of two, or which featured two former WWE stars in its main event, which was Broken Matt Hardy. And of course, Brother Nero came back actually, yes, last night. So,
yippee-ki-yay. That's all I can say. Just yippee-ki-yay. As here comes Piper Niven to the ring, accompanied by Chelsea Green.
In Scottish garb.
Very nice. Very,
Yes.
very, very nice indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, folks. So again, episode 141 to be recorded tonight, out tomorrow on live on Saga 960 AM, live tape rather, Saga 960 AM, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on either your local radio station, Saga 960 AM, or on saga960am.ca. And then, of course, the YouTube portion, the video portion, where we record our podcast, will be out Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, just before Monday Night Raw. I'll come to you over the next couple of days here on Ringside Heat as WWE 2K24, the standard edition, is now 25% off, available now wherever you play your video games.
Oh, yes. And don't forget to download the podcast as well, which we will release right after we get off the air here on Saga 960 AM, 8 p.m. on your favorite podcatcher.
Yep, absolutely, indeed. And also, as well, not to forget that WWE 2K24 offer expires June 17th. Just in case. You know, it's funny,
I wouldn't mind that.
It's funny. I was meaning to get that game, and I never got around to it. Just to save money or whatever. But it's been good. And here comes our women's champion Bailey. Ooh, and a nice red getup here. A nice red getup. That's nice. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. What a star. What an absolute star. The next time we come to you on live stream, folks, now that we're here as we're waiting for the match to start, I believe will be AEW Forbidden Door with, once again, the good old friend Colin, Saturday, June 30th, if I'm not mistaken. If I got all that information wrong, I am so sorry. But for now, that's all the information that I got. Saturday, June 30th is our next Ringside Heat live stream. And we will not be able to live stream Money in one. I'm hoping to be there too. John will be there. John Dawson, Ringside Heat's John Dawson, will be representing Ringside Heat as media on Saturday, July 6th. And Lex is, what are you doing?
I'm going to be over in Callender, Ontario, which is close to North Bay, for Ontario Elite Wrestling. I'll be calling the matches over there and having some great time with live wrestling. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to be at Money in the Bank, thank God that we have a team here at Ringside Heat and John Dawson, and as well as far as I can understand it, Neil McCarthy. We're going to send those two over to the Scotiabank Arena for press and a good time as they watch as they watch Money in the Bank at the Scotiabank Arena. But yeah, I'll be calling matches over in North Bay, Ontario, for Ontario Elite Wrestling.
You heard it here, folks. Lex is forgetting about Ringside Heat and trying to focus on his own damn career by calling some random matchup in the middle of nowhere. That is Lex Tan for being selfish and trying to advance his career instead of focusing on what's here, and that's where his heart is. How dare! Here we go.
Ah, yes, the Japanese entrance.
I'm just putting it because I need to hear it. She's got to say it, right?
Oh, she's gonna say it.
She has to say it, right?
Accompanied by Chelsea Green, yes, most likely.
She said the thing. Very nice.
Ah, yes.
Very nice. She said the thing. Who do you think will win that match, Bailey or Piper? I'm going Bailey. I'm locking in Bailey. It's the hometown narrative is really nice, but Bailey is again similar to Cody. You don't want to end the reign right away. You don't end the reign that quickly. So good stuff, Bailey. Well, what more can I say there, really, Lex? I'm going Bailey. I'm going Bailey.
That's a great that's tough, man, because you're correct. First of all, it's likely that they're not going to take the belt off Bailey because I think she can do very, very well with a long title reign. But at the same time, it's like it's tough because you've already given the women's tag team championships to the hometown to the hometown women. But it's possible. It might be possible that Drew gets it tonight in front of his hometown crowd. So someone's got to be leaving disappointed. And somehow I don't see Drew being disappointed tonight.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to resort to just one hometown pop. Definitely not going to be the hometown sweep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Piper is here to have a good time. Get out here, do her thing, and then just hope for the best, but I don't. Oh man, I mean, look, I didn't expect Isla and Alba to win tonight, and they did. So I guess that's a good testament to the sense that it's unpredictable. I mean, anything and everything can happen in the WWE, right? So,
and the fact that right now as well, that's just before the start of the match, the Scottish crowd could have been cheering for Piper Niven, but the entire time they were singing, "Hey Bailey,"
and I think they're still Bailey fans, and I believe they're doing that now. Are they? No, I thought I was hearing things. Never mind. I apologize.
Chelsea Green steal that hat from Anwar? Anybody remember Anwar? No.
What?
No.
Hold on. Right. Oh, the
man on the street guy.
Yeah. The one that always surprised everybody with the questions that he dug up.
Yeah.
Classic. He does wear the hat, doesn't he?
Told you.
He does wear the hat. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
When's the last time anybody ever said Anwar?
Not to be rude, is he still relevant?
Oh God, no. If I remember him, then no, not at all.
The way you said that, oh God, no.
God, no.
Nardwuar, that's it. Nardwuar, yeah, that's it. No, I knew you were saying it wrong. I looked it up. I'm like,
I was saying it wrong. See, that's how relevant he is. Even I didn't get his name right. So yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Oh God, no.
I might have just brought him back to life. I don't know. Oh, he's still doing interviews on his YouTube. Wow, Chico is an avid follower and fan for Nardwuar, so he knows. Okay, he is also our Nardwuar expert, right up there with TNA. Hey, fun stuff happened in TNA the other day.
Yes, last night.
Jeff Hardy's illustrious return. Let's hope he keeps on the straight and narrow this time, says Sting. No, I don't know.
Says the entire wrestling industry.
Oh boy, what is she doing? It's
hilarious. She's trying to kick up Charles Robinson.
There she goes. See ya.
That's pretty good. Good for Chelsea.
What did she expect with that?
Little Nate isn't going to put up with that kind of nonsense.
I will say this is a little bit of a challenge for me when I watch pay-per-views in my room. It's because the TV is up on an angle. So my neck, so I have to do this. So my neck eventually starts to kick in and a decent amount of pain.
Well, you should put your TV lower then.
I really can't. That's the problem. It's not really number one, there's a wall mount. So we'd have to just take that up. But it would be a mess. Second of all, other stuff would kind of get in the way with how my setup is that it wouldn't really work.
See, I've got a nice free-floating kind of stand situation, so I can still rotate my TV, but I don't have to crane my neck.
Oh, it's on a stand.
Yeah, after we go live, I'll show you with the camera, but people don't get to see all of my living room.
Like it's not up on the wall. It's not wall mounted.
No.
No, that's what we have for my TV.
But it's a big ass TV. But yeah, it's not wall mounted.
Yeah, that's not a. I mean, I also don't have space for like a TV stand in my room anyway. But
I've sadly kind of turned my living room into it, so it's probably not the ideal. But what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna cram all this and my desk in my room, so in my bedroom. So, and my storage closet is filled with storage. So,
of course.
Storage and various cleaning products. I can't believe Piper hasn't taken that mantle shoulder stuff off. That's gotta be annoying to wrestle with.
That's gotta hurt. There's the cover. Then a kick out. That's gotta hurt.
I don't know. Piper could have earned a 2 with that. Was that just a 1?
I believe that was a 2, Colin.
Oh, it was 2? Okay.
I believe that was
anyway, yeah, the tassels, that's got to be annoying to wrestle in. I'm surprised that whole shoulder piece didn't come off, but whatever. What do I know?
It looks like she's good with it. I mean, I don't think she wouldn't have put that on if she wasn't comfortable with it.
Yeah. I shouldn't project. I would find that annoying, but
Touche.
Yeah. Yes, but this is. Does her gear say role model? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Piper is usually, or Bailey is usually the underdog for most of the match and then wins. And I remember when Bailey was a new person. Good God, I'm old.
So do I. It's been a while, but
I still see Sidney Crosby as a new person too. So I mean, what does that tell you?
really,
Yeah, he's still.
It's
new to me.
weird. It's weird because I still think of him as
Still new
Sid
to
the
me,
Kid.
James. Sid the Kid, yeah, exactly.
Mostly because we were chanting that, like, you know, at the top of our lungs at Young Dundas Square when he scored the golden goal.
Well, yeah.
you were a young Dundas for that.
Oh my God, yes, I was.
Oh, epic! I was by myself. Well, like my family was in other rooms, but I was here at home just watching on my own and like lying
Yeah.
down on the couch, hugging a pillow, hoping for the best. And then my
I was
mom came
flipping out in
in.
my living room. Yeah.
And then my mom came in. She saw what was going on the TV. She saw how panicked I was and how nervous it was. And she understood that, okay, this is kind of big. When Sydney's goal came in, I jumped so high, I nearly hit my head on the ceiling. I scared my dad, my brother, and my mom's friend. Like because I screamed so loud. Again, they were in other rooms. I screamed so loud, and oh man, that was definitely one for the ages. That's one you never forget. Ever.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of world competition, aren't the Olympics kind of around the corner?
Yes, they are.
Paris, right?
Well, Paris begins July 26th.
Okay, so
in
a month.
France, and then Cortina
weeks.
d'Ampezzo in Italy gets 2026. So soon.
Oh,
Which
okay. Yeah.
I believe will feature the return of NHL players in hockey. By the way,
Oh, finally.
pretty sure the NHL.
Still, I mean, Team Canada is still great to watch anyway, but yeah.
No, they're not. Not as of late. No,
they
really. No. Oh, in what context?
Canada and hockey's awesome, and I love watching Team Canada.
Oh no, I can't. I can't do.
It's called national pride, you know.
I can't do the World Juniors anymore. For example, I can't do that.
Well, I can't do that because I'm usually having more fun than that on Christmas, so I don't tend to watch.
That's very fair.
Yeah,
but
the
I don't know.
scheduling is poorly done. But yeah,
to me, I can't take. I know there's a lot of yearly international tournaments.
Yeah.
And then I see so much pride everywhere. To me, because of how often those happen, they soured out for me that I only put more weight when they don't have when it's a Team Canada situation that doesn't happen frequently, like the Olympics, like heck, even maybe the World Cup of hockey, right?
Yeah.
And like I think like the Olympics, you know, not having the NHL in recent past Olympic years, right? It hasn't been the same.
It's been a while, yeah.
So
especially if every 4 years, yeah.
If they do come back, yeah, exactly. So if they do come back, I think in my opinion, Team Canada hockey becomes interesting again.
Team Canada.
I know I messed that up there. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Ooh.
Planted on the head a little bit.
Yes, indeed. What is Bailey doing here? Off the top rope and
what was that move? Was that part of a move that didn't quite?
I'm gonna call it a clothesline for the heck of it.
Oh, okay. With back-to-back clothesline?
Sure. So I don't know. There's an elbow drop from Bailey. Then there's a little niche cover and a kick out.
So if Piper doesn't win, which is most likely, does that still leave it open for Drew to win, or has the hometown win now been robbed?
That's what I'm wondering. That's what we were just saying. We don't know.
Oh, is that what you were talking about when I left?
Really briefly.
Oh, okay.
I even have some friends assuming that Drew doesn't win anyway because they already got the hometown pop.
Right.
So I don't know.
But would the hometown pop only go to the quote unquote rookies in comparison to Drew, who's been around forever.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Legitimately, that's one that you kind of sit down and ask yourself, like, what? So I don't know.
All right, let's do that. I will ask myself what. Let me see.
like what?
Drew.
Like what?
Drew forever. Drew deserves a full arena with a championship win.
Now, the next international crowd, if you don't consider Canada.
No, we don't, because we're in the
Germany,
same continent.
Bash in Berlin in August. Which
That's
should be very,
actually
very,
happening, or
yes, which should be very, very entertaining, and all eyes are on Gunther for that.
what
for that
is that? Oh, it's Chelsea Green again. Okay.
Is that... and a Rey Mysterio mask. Is Charles Robinson not not buying
I think
it?
it was more he noticed a pin is happening, so he went to the pin.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my god.
There we go. Bailey, wow, good toss. Don't get completely distracted. Finish the match. Finish the match.
Oh, that's so funny. Chelsea's a national treasure. He's
so
another
is
one
Bailey face now and Piper's heel? Is what's happening?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Very, very much so.
I guess, what was it? Damage control? Is that done?
Yeah. Well, no, it's still running.
Bailey.
It just doesn't have Bailey anymore, rightfully so.
She got ousted like Edge, did she? No.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I would say so. Kinda. No. Bailey removed herself and then selected EO for WrestleMania. But Asuka,
cool.
Asuka is out with injuries. She's yeah, that's a really bad. I don't know how serious of a knee injury this is, but
career ending, I hope. No,
it doesn't. I don't think it's career ending, but it's not ideal either.
But bad enough to be out for months and months.
Also as well, some of my friends here are hoping that Chelsea becomes Miss Money in the Bank.
Really? Okay.
I don't know if I want to see it, but
is that a bad idea? Or
I don't know if it's. I don't know. I just don't know. She's so good as a side character, like what we're seeing today.
Yeah, like this is kind of like interfering manager kind of stuff. But is she?
I don't know if I see her in the. She is not a lot though, but I don't know if I see her in like a full lead title role, if that makes sense.
Is okay. Let's see what compared to the last thing I know about. What's her name? That Corey Graves backed up with
Carmella.
Thank you. Is Chelsea okay? Remember when Carmella became Money in the Bank? Is Chelsea Green further in that position?
Sorry, give me what was that?
Yeah.
Was that
I talked right through that?
What?
That was a pin?
What in the world?
I don't know what that was from Little Nate. That's not on the girls.
Oh, I could have sworn the announcer said, "Yeah, I need replay." What the hell was that? If a pin was happening, I would have shut up, like in the middle of my question.
What was?
And I thought the announcer said "and new," not "and still," but whatever.
No.
Okay, here it is.
Oy vey. Okay, there's a Bailey to belly.
Stop looking at Chelsea Green for half. Okay. So that was fine.
Good. All right, here we go. So
what?
No.
Okay. Slam. Oh. Did she get spiked a little bit?
I think so.
Maybe not. Well, no, because they.
Oh, all right, here we go. Here we go. So there's the drop.
Okay.
One, two.
It just happened really fast.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So the finish looks like nothing went wrong. It just happened that quickly, and we were talking. So okay. Interesting, and kind of an understanding head shake and look between the two. Interesting. Nice little emotion happening between the two of them with their looks. Again, very nice detail.
Is that
detail
somebody
stuff.
with a Sorry, beside Bela faded to black, but there was somebody with a United Kingdom painted Intercontinental title.
Oh, that's
Pretty
cool.
cool. I
Did
think
they have a belt like that during NXT UK?
No, not like with the UK. No, it was like nice and gold and pretty.
Okay.
Not to
WWE Seed? What?
Yeah, it's a new Twitter thing. It's great. I think I would say Carmella is
So yeah, so like with Chelsea Green, like nobody liked. I mean, that's why it was perfect as Carmella as a heel at the time. Why she got and all that stuff in the championship. But is Chelsea Green kind of at that annoyance level? Like, is it good enough she can pull it off and be the nice heel,
Chelsea Green's
or
funnier.
is she not there yet?
No, I think Chelsea Green's more naturally charismatic
and not as annoying as Carmella was with that character at the time. Cool.
Well,
actual legit questions because I have no idea. So.
No, for sure. Coming up next, it is our main event of the evening. Already in the last match, Colin. Look at that. How do you feel?
That's insane. I'm gonna have like the rest of my evening. This is so unlike the black hole of time that AEW can have. Even though I still enjoy the nice long pay-per-view, I would prefer that over a 2-day pay-per-view. But that's not anything new that I've ever been saying. In the how many weeks have we been doing this show? Or years?
141.
41.
Yeah, to be 141.
Unfortunately.
You just love this show, don't you?
So great. So great. So great.
World's Strongest Man, Tom the Albatross told me. Well, good for him. Immediately following Glasgow. Oh, press conference, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm gonna skip that.
Yeah. Sorry. In another non-related note, right now Italy is taking on Albania in the Euro Cup. Before the game, a friend of mine just sent I'm wearing an Italy shirt for Italy. A friend of mine just sent me a hilarious clip of like Albanian fans and Italian fans together, and Albanian fans had a stack of spaghetti, and so in front of the Italian fans to tease them, he snapped it in half, and the Italians were up in arms. But that's a great example of like just fun teasing, good sportsmanship. And that doesn't need to escalate so insanely just for the sake of being a rival or whatever. And we're getting a Money in the Bank promo again. Toronto, we're next, baby. Always fun.
They're just ripping off Archer. That is Archer. That's the Archer intro.
This is totally great.
Yeah, that's why it's great, because they're ripping off Archer.
This is really cool.
That's Archer. That's
Toronto.
Cool,
very nice.
I love seeing the CN Tower in anything, but yeah, that's just a complete Archer ripoff.
Of course, they're showing Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, what idiot?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. They finally remembered what.
Hey,
there we go.
There's the skyline. Oh, I miss you.
I miss that. I miss this view.
That's it. Oh, that's so cool.
I think I've told you, Lex, but at work I have a nice big giant curved monitor.
Yes.
And my background is one of the pictures you sent me from the helicopter of the Toronto skyline.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So on a nice big ass curved, not Sony, whatever, Samsung monitor, nice curved big Samsung monitor is the giant ass Toronto skyline.
Very nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Can you send me a picture of that again? Because I don't think I don't think I have that anymore somewhere. I think I think it got buried somewhere.
Yeah, I would. You sent me like 5 pictures. I would have saved them all, but I think I still have the email too. But yeah, I'll dig for it later and I'll send it to
you. My background, well, all 3 of my monitors is my view of WrestleMania 40.
Oh,
right after Cody won it all.
Nice,
beautiful.
Yeah, such a big fan of that.
My background here at home is one of the Godzilla -1 posters because they look great.
It still makes me smile.
I
was watching speaking of WrestleMania.
Yep,
sorry to interrupt,
nice
guys.
Repackage of the cash-in.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
Lex?
It's 4:20 it's 4:20 here
it's
in Eastern time, and unfortunately, I've got a dip. So so have fun with the main event, dudes, and we'll talk later.
RVD. Yeah. Later, buddy.
See you.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks for this.
No worries.
And I wasn't doing anything else this afternoon.
And he's gone.
Finally, the proper tour here. Okay.
All right, let's.
Chico, you don't say anything that happens. If you're there.
You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna 2%.
Can you rearrange the graphic to the center?
I just said I am.
Bottom, or does that matter?
I'm gonna do it now.
Might as well.
Boom. We did it. There you go. Now it's just calling it a night. Now it's just calling it a night. You know what's funny? It's funny. A couple of days ago, I was actually I put on a little bit of WrestleMania 40 up on the network, and I'm just like so emotionally happy again. I'm like, God, I can't believe I was there. The dream came true again. It's just cool to look back, knowing that, like, you went through that, and in my case, again, right? So, that was cool. That was just fun to. It's nice to rewatch it. Even now, then I'll pop in WrestleMania 35. Just
especially because you're now going to relive actually attending, and all. I mean, not that was your only.
No, of course,
but still, like that's the added thing, right? It's like, oh yeah, you can remember exactly what you were doing.
Yeah. So it's always for me. It's always nice to look back, and it's always nice to look back.
It's worth the incredible debt you are now in. No.
Oh, absolutely! I love my dad so much. My dad. I will always. I will forever. Yep, being in debt is great, folks, kids.
Well, for the right reasons, it is.
Yeah, of course. No. I mean, like, it's just cool. It's always nice to. It's it's one of the things that'll never escape your mind. To be a part of something that special. So. Just it'll be nice to look back whenever I can, for sure. Probably very frequently.
Just looking at this footage here, who is that new guy that is apparently in the Judgment Day?
Oh, JD McDonough.
Oh, who's that?
NXT. He was part of NXT. Originally started with the NXT UK scene, and then somehow worked his way into the Judgment Day. I feel like, to be honest, I felt like I blinked, and he was just in the group.
Is he good, or has he fit in already?
I do like him. I do think he's great. What is this?
There we go. This is the entrance we're looking for.
Well, now I feel like I'm back at WrestleMania.
Right?
It is a full-on Scottish band with bagpipes. It's making a way down to the ring. What a way to honor the culture.
And the new host of the show, the Canadian Nightmare, Jose Tawada. Wow.
Watch just be for Damian Priest just to piss everybody off.
Blaze is calling Jade for Miss Money in the Bank. I like that. Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah, easily.
I'm a big Jade Cargill fan, of course. So yeah, I am all for that.
And I think, again, now that Jade lost tonight unexpectedly, that's where I go. This is where the division begins, I'm sure, between her and Bianca. But yeah, I mean, Jade should be in singles by now. I think she's cut her teeth enough in the WWE system. Would you agree? I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, again, very glad her success in that. So I think it's great. I'm sure it must help a lot that Cody is there too. I'm sure Cody's
absolutely.
A font of advice and stuff should she want or need it.
This is cool.
Jose often doesn't notice what I said, but what did I say? Because I may not have noticed either.
That Jade has the support of Cody, and I think it'd be really cool to put her in the singles match and
maybe
and kind of put her money in the bank.
Yeah.
No broken dreams, huh? A lot.
Well, maybe not yet. It might cut in.
Oh, you're not wrong. I don't
I do like
see
Broken
it.
Dreams though.
The drums are the band is playing is drumming to the beat.
There he is.
Actually, he has oh, there he is. Yep. Yeah, no Broken Dreams.
Why WWE films have not made the new Highlander with him as the star? I have no idea. They used to make a lot of other. Please sign me.
Did he just sign something? He did.
Well, the sign said, "Please sign me, champ." So he did. Oh, there's your decibel meter.
There's your decables. Oh my god.
108 was the biggest so far. Let's see. Come on, crowd. Come on, Scotland. We got to average in triple digits. Otherwise, why did everybody go? Let's go.
This is the face of a man that's gonna lose. Okay, take care, Sheena.
Oh, see you, Sheena.
I
Thanks for
believe
stopping by.
Sheena's
Appreciate
gonna
it.
take care. Yes, thank you for stopping by. Do they have Drew lose again? Boy, this is an interesting question for this main
I
event.
like I'm pretty sure it was Chico. I like Chico's idea that you continue the crumbling of the Judgment Day and have Priest lose. Perhaps shenanigans gone wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need Broken Dreams. I know a lot of people keep begging and wanting Broken Dreams back, but
Broken Dreams, that was his first
his first theme.
I had that song in my playlist for really I really like that song.
It's
and
a good look.
I don't always have a lot of wrestling songs that make it over to my regular playlist, but that one did. That was like
I have a lot
alternative
of
gold. That song, you know.
Look, I'll say this. It's a great song. It's a great song. I was never thrilled on it as a WWE theme. I never liked it for Drew.
Yeah.
I never liked it. It always had an awkward start to it. It never hooked you on like other themes do, in my opinion. It never got me excited to see Drew to come out to the ring.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I was never it wasn't something that, oh my god, what am I doing here? It wasn't something that kind of like just that made me say like, oh my god, it's Drew, right? Compared to this theme today.
I mean, obviously it was no glass shatter or anything like that, but you know.
But very fun. But it's like this. See, this works better than Broken Dreams. I will take the full on band, the beat of the drums over Broken Dreams, easily.
Well, I think this works better for the current Drew McIntyre, right?
He's having a little bit too much fun there. Just get into proper wrestling gear.
Do you know what that K would mean on his wrist?
What's his wife's name?
Oh, that would make sense. I don't know her name, but that would make sense. Again, speedy recovery for her. I apologize. I do not know what the surgery was for, but speedy recovery, of course. Mrs. McIntyre.
His wife, his name is Caitlin with a K.
So
there you go. There was no there's no specifics about what the surgery is, I should say, but I mean, yeah, I don't. It's one of those things.
I don't need to know, but
yeah, it's one of those things where like I don't want to like dig into the dirt sheets and be like, what is it? Tell me, right? Like,
it's
for sure.
Certainly not any of my business. So yeah. Just
oh my god, Drew's ready to kill.
But wishes nonetheless. Yeah.
But on a flip side of things here, yesterday, as Damian Priest comes out yesterday, Drew McIntyre, given that he's in Scotland, inducted into the Scottish Wrestling Hall of Fame yesterday. Nice. So what a homecoming for Drew. The only question is, can he walk out of there? Can he cap a perfect weekend as champion. Which again, I know we're all very, very curious about.
Yeah, Drew had an arm injury. Okay,
I
Or
believe
did Chico?
so.
He didn't have to wear an elbow pad as much as he's had to lately. That's good. Here comes current disco ball holder.
Hey,
that
man.
guy from that faction. I'm kidding, Damian Priest. Apparently, he's awesome now, and I'm very glad for that. That very much looks like a Punisher skull, and I hope Marvel isn't going after him.
Sorry, what was Chico saying
All
here?
right, it's not quite the Punisher skull, but it's very close.
Broken Dreams were decent, but it was just the beginning for main roster Drew. Don't need a full-time return of the team at all. Yeah, exactly. Drew's in a far better point in his career to keep trying to go back to that theme.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying he has to go back to it. I'm just saying I really like it.
But a lot.
Yeah, no, you should go with the theme that's appropriate to what you're doing currently, right? So,
well, I mean, not just that. I just think that Drew's in such a better position of his career. I feel like Broken Dreams, you're kind of hanging on to like just what was kind of a failure. That's a take.
Well, even aside from saying, well, it's nostalgia, I don't think it's best for what he's doing right now. I think the theme song he has now is perfect for what's happening. So I think regardless of what it used to be, say it wasn't, say he's never used Broken Dreams before, I think what he has now just works better. So
yeah.
But again, I really like that song.
No, again, I like it on its own, and there's even like a little like a different beat version. There's a different version of it that they released, and I'm a bigger fan of that than the original version of it. But it's a good thing. I just don't know if it's a good as a theme. And here we go. Samantha's introducing the two, and she looks on very concerned and hoping that she doesn't die.
And she secretly checks Wikipedia for stat. No, I'm sorry, that was.
I think I'm.
I know. I'm
think
just
I'm
kicking
right
a hornet's nest. I know.
I think I'm right in that argument. I don't know.
I don't know enough. Honestly, you know what my greatest news source of wrestling is? It's our chat group. Literally, that's what it is. Because I know we're not spouting rumors for rumors' sake. And I know we pretty much check, okay, at least 3 to 5 sites are saying the same thing. So this is probably true. And that's just kind of something we just organically do on our own anyway. So
in defense, though, to be fair, Chico says apparently to a lot of news, even though it actually happened. For example, I forgot there was recently the other day. Andrade saying apparently Andrade won the speed title, but I'm like, no, that apparently doesn't work there because he did. So it's hard to say what is our hard source of news for a group when Chico's not sure of half of the things that he says. And when Chico's unsure, we're having problems. But Chico agrees with me on the Wikipedia point.
Isn't Chico always unsure?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to call Drew winning because I think that's what should happen.
Ow! Just hurt my wrist on the plate that I had my food on. I'm saying Drew as well, but
call Priest just to be contrary because it's fun. We're the only two here.
Well,
be contrary.
I've seen crazier things.
Don't go. I've seen crazier things. Of course you have. You're a wrestling fan, but we all are. I forget how tall Priest is all the time.
They're both big men.
Oh yeah, I mean Drew is of course too, but I just forget that Priest is quite tall. I don't know why, but I do. Well, you're not going to win if you keep playing to the crowd. Let me tell you that much. There you go.
couple of clotheslines here and there, including one right out to the ring that took a little effort.
Lands on his feet. Oh.
And now we're seeing a little bit of a little bit of action here, right out to open up the match.
I was worried for a second it was going to be a taker dive because we know those don't always go well.
Yeah, ask a cameraman at WrestleMania 25.
Ask the dent in the floor at WrestleMania.
I haven't put the volume up on my TV because obviously we need to keep muted so it doesn't bleed in. But you guys, for those that are listening, can you hear the can you hear the TV? Colin, can you hear the TV? No, right?
I can make up. I have it a little bit. I can't.
From my end, not yours.
Oh, from your end? No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, cool. I can leave it at this. I can leave it at this volume then.
Yeah. See, with me, I'm using my TV as a second monitor, so it's all running through my headset. So.
Wow, these. Oh my goodness, there's some interesting hand gestures out there in the crowd. Damn, did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damien eats corn both ways.
Both ways. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, thanks, Blaze, for checking.
Priest eats dry cereal. That's hilarious. I hear nothing. Thank you, Blaze. Big fan of there's some really good signs out there. Nice spine buster. And here's the cover. Obviously, there's going to be a kick out there.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be... It'd be bad enough if Priest loses, but also it's a squash.
It obviously won't be a squash, but...
So is Priest the only one that has a belt, or does Dominic still have a belt?
Dominic has not had the NXT North American title in a long time.
Oh, okay.
It's been a little ways.
Nobody has a belt right now?
Nobody has a belt. Well,
except
Damien,
for Priest.
Yeah. Damien and Finn did lose the tag titles at WrestleMania in that night one insane 6-man ladder match, or 6-team ladder match, I should say.
Right. And who was it? McDonough, he doesn't have anything?
McDonough's never won anything, no.
Oh, okay.
And then Rhea, of course, was champion until the dethroning.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course I know what Rhea's doing. Rhea's awesome.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
That's how popular Rhea is. She still breaks through on all my stuff, even though I don't watch this anymore.
Rhea's Rhea.
She still gets onto the very few feeds that I have. Well, actually, no. The easy way to explain it is because I do have all the AEW stuff, and her husband's in AEW. So
right. Of course.
That's why I would still get all of Rhea's stuff, now that I think about it.
Man, I always say this, and I have no problems continuing to repeat myself. But Drew's so agile for his size.
It's insane, right? He's like 270, I think they said. Yeah.
It's so good. And there's another kick out. It's so entertaining.
He's a big, solid dude, and he moves like a lightweight. It's great. It's impressive because he's not brand new, and he still looks like he moves as effortlessly as he does. So
I wish I could move effortlessly, you know? Well, I wish I could say
I'm
the
proud
word
to say
properly
this
before.
year I'm moving more effortlessly than I have in a very long time.
Oh, there we go.
As my new system continues to work.
I've been running a lot and trying to get that fitness going. As Damien starts to kiss the table.
I'm not doing running, but I've done a full diet change and better exercise regimen.
Of course.
And it's working.
Consistency is the key, as many people like to say.
Yeah, just a complete and utter change. So it's not like I don't even do like cheat day nonsense or anything like that. I do miss a candy bar and a cup of tea, though. That's always really nice at the end of the week.
Say that again?
I said I do miss a candy bar and a cup of tea, though. That's a very nice snack at the end of the week, but that's gone. Well, yeah, I cook fresh food every night. It's great. Oh
That
God!
does
Was
help.
that
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
that had to
boy!
have been an accident?
That is 1,000% a botch.
His leg, is that just the boot, or is something really bad
I
happening to his
don't
leg?
know. That does not look pretty.
Yeah.
And if the ref is trying to,
Okay, you know what? I think if this was a real big problem, Drew would just be helping him out more to get him out of that.
oh
I don't
maybe.
know. I
Okay,
think it was
look,
planned. It must be
look,
planned because Drew's very
look.
nonchalant about it.
If it was, no, unless he's improvising.
I mean, it might be improvising. I guess Damien would have said, "I'm actually okay," and everything's fine. Blaze is trying to invite himself to our stream.
Oh, Blaze.
The next one's going to be AEW's. Do you even watch
would be
AEW?
AEW. Would be AEW.
June 30th.
Yes, we were saying that. We thought.
All right, I guess he's fine. If that was planned, well done, because that looked like it was a real big
Yeah,
accident.
right.
So, or if it turned out fine and they improvised through it, kudos to both of them for being the professionals they obviously are. So, look at this. Here it is again. Watch.
Yeah, here's a.
I mean, doesn't that look like a screw up? Like an accident?
It
Like, not a
looks
screw up, but an accident.
Look, it looks incredible if it was.
Yeah.
It looks like really, really, really good. So I have no idea.
I mean, if it was a full recovery from an accident, well done, both of them. Well, all three of them too, because obviously the ref has a big part in all this kind of stuff, because that's the ref's job. But yeah, crazy. Obviously, he's fine. He's continuing. They would have stopped the match otherwise, I guess. But the armbands have come down. Which it looked like a screw up that they narrowly salvaged. Well done by professionals. Yeah, I agree, Chico.
Yeah, I know. Like it looked. I mean, the fact that we're questioning it, I think, just shows the professionalism in there. As a Priest goes right through the ropes onto the pole.
Yep.
There's a future shock.
Good looking DDT. Or future shock, yeah.
And a kick out.
I don't know. What's been the build-up like for this? Is it just merely the revenge for the Money in the Bank cash-in?
Yeah, it's been Drew just wanting to get his Money in the Bank moment back. Sorry, Drew wanted to get his world title shot back. World title back, I should say. Yeah. Yes, because of it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question. You make somebody a new champ, and to like a month later, it's gone.
I think the fact that Cole said on commentary, Priest doesn't want to be a transitional champion. Just breaks so many walls.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of calling it out.
You don't hear that often on commentary.
Oh, Chico says they've had animosity since the start of this year.
Really? Did I miss that?
But I
feel like it hasn't been as like publicized or put more attentive to it than now. Which
Jose
again,
and I agree that you're wrong, Chico. So there. And we have microphones. There's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could join the stream. The Razor's Edge. Wow. Oh, here's a trivia question for you, Jose. What was the 1-2-3 kid introduced as when he faced Razor Ramon and got the upset win?
Was he not the 1-2-3 kid?
Nope.
Was he introduced as Sean Waltman?
Nope. He became the 1-2-3 kid because of that match.
Because of it. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know. That's do you even know it?
Yeah, I'm 99% sure it was the Lightning Kid. I don't think it was Kid Lightning, but yeah, it was the Lightning Kid. It's part of a thing I'm going to write for Johnny for the new thing that he's gonna do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their new plans.
I've written like 15 of those things for him already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I'm gonna write 10 more this weekend.
Yes, I need to. We need to. You need to run it by me too, because I want to see what I'm working with here.
Well, check with him. I sent it to him already.
10-4.
It was just in a direct text to him.
Yeah, of course. As the fighting continues in Scotland.
All right, so now it's just pretty much elbows and haymakers. Priest is staggering like Mortal Kombat.
The ankle from the botch?
No. Just the way he was standing and swaying back and forth. It's like in Mortal Kombat when you're being told to finish him.
Oh.
Come on, you're a gamer. You should have got that right away.
Come
on, it's standard. It's a standard fighting thing. See, Drew's doing it now. I guess nobody does it in Assassin's Creed, so you don't know about it.
No, I rarely play. I rarely played Mortal Kombat growing up. I
love Mortal Kombat. I'm waiting for the new ones to go on sale.
I'm not saying it's not fun. But I did. My buddy, he put hours in when we were younger. We would play Mortal Kombat Deception.
Yeah.
For the PS2, which was hilarious. Which was a lot of fun. But no, I wasn't like a big MK guy as a whole.
I only plays Assassin's Creed. Yeah, see, Blaze knows.
Now I do. Today, yes. But before it was Crash Team Racing. Crash
Team Racing. God, why bother? Just play Mario Kart.
No, ew, no.
Ew.
Crash.
How dare you?
Yeah, Crash Team.
Mario Kart forever. Don't type things in. I don't care.
I like. Woohoo! And there goes Damian Priest to the barricade. I like Mario Kart. It's funny. I was playing Blaze will know this. I was training for Mario Kart for like a little competition among some of my fellow Pokemon Twitch streamers.
Oh, cool.
I was going hard, and I managed to escape with a win, which was great.
Nice.
But I grew up with Crash Team Racing over Mario Kart, and I had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
And I loved Crash Team Racing.
Yeah.
What else did I grow up playing? A lot of WWE games. Day of Reckoning, Day of Reckoning 2.
Wait a minute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm out of practice. Sorry, Drew. Oh, blocked. He still does the choke slam. I don't like that. It's not yours.
Well, he just did. Here's the cover, and it's a kick out. I think you're like.
See, if he was the Undertaker, he wouldn't have kicked out. Yeah, I don't know why it bothers me that Priest took that. Probably because they've named their faction after a pay-per-view that was named for the Undertaker. But yeah, I understand if you grew up with Crash Team Racing. That's kind of like while everybody was going nuts in '97 for Final Fantasy VII, I missed that and was all about Chrono Trigger in '98. So
there we go.
So like Chrono Trigger was my Final Fantasy VII. Later, a couple years later, I finally got into Final Fantasy VII, but it was Chrono Trigger was first. So
I've never played Final Fantasy. Fun fact. I never played a single Final Fantasy. Like none of them. None of them.
You like that kind of RPG, or
I'm not crazy on it. I mean, if I didn't really survive, if I barely survived the Assassin's Creed RPGs, I don't think I'd like Final Fantasy.
Because this is full on JRPG. So yeah. You probably wouldn't get into it then. That's cool. I've definitely played all the numbered like Final Fantasy, like 1 through. Well, I haven't played 16 yet, but
Blaze, I don't think we had time to. I don't remember. I remember you asking. I don't think I don't think I ever found the time to do the Mario Kart competition. Like for the training session. I swear I remember I wanted to and we never got to it.
Sounds like you flaked on your Blaze. I believe you.
Oh my
wait a minute. Pin 1, 2. Oh. The sit out chokes on Damien is his finishing move named South of Heaven. Well, that's a lame name. I mean, South of Heaven, could just be the Earth and not necessarily hell. There's a couple levels, so South of Heaven is a lot of places. Could also mean Milwaukee.
What a nice fake out into the Milwaukee. Nice fake out into the Claymore.
The first funny place name I could think of.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
It's hilarious.
I don't know. It feels like Drew's gonna get it because
I don't know, man. I'm still waiting for Punk. I think Punk shows up somewhere.
I think he would show up after Drew wins to be Drew's first defense.
Also, can you pause for a second and then hit play again?
Okay.
Like wait a second or two and then hit play.
Hold on. And waiting 1 second and again.
Go back. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think you were a second or two ahead. So
so
I think we'll be good, yeah. Oh, nice chop there to the
Drew
chest.
just did his first chop, so we're even now?
Yeah, we're even.
Oh.
There's now arms to the head, and the ref had to jump out of the way.
Oh, nice.
The ref
is spry. Oh, no, but he's hurt his ankle, so he still kind of did a ref bump. Could that be
Wait, the ref hurt his ankle?
Yeah,
no, well, now the ref.
Oh, that's the ref.
The ref flew to the barricade. He's dead.
He's done.
He's dead.
Whoa. That was interesting. Now for the shenanigans to ensue. Yeah,
Claymore, no ref. And no ref.
Well, of course.
No ref.
Yep. Come on. Where's little Nate when you need him?
That's Punk. That's Punk. It's Punk.
You can tell by his hair.
No, but the way that the camera just zoomed out. Oh, what a bitch.
That's funny.
No. That's smart of doing a wide angle shot of the ref running in.
I don't think they've done that before. Maybe not WWE anyway.
A wide angle shot
No. I just mean somebody coming back like this in a ref shirt.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh,
low
blow. No.
Well, Drew's not winning now.
Drew is definitely not winning.
That was
Damn.
good. That was very
good.
That
was great.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Oh, no. No.
Wow, he's going to lose to a terribly named modified chokeslam.
Wow.
There it is.
the three people in Scotland that are okay with
that are happy about it, yeah.
The three individuals.
Oh, there we go. There's one guy going, no.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
Oh my God.
Well, I don't think I'd go that far, Wade Barrett, but
I guess Drew CM Punk is a match that doesn't need a title.
I guess not. I just
but
I'm just
also
very
it would
much
add
stuck
so
on,
much to it.
Yeah. I'm just stuck on, Drew having a better title reign. That's all. But that's me, and I'm very much in the minority, as I usually am these days. Well, the disco belt remains with.
Wow, that is.
I
Damn.
mean, I'm not surprised, but it's just not what I would have done. But that's okay.
That was that. I love the camera work for Punk running in.
Yeah, that was good. I look forward to the day when AEW gets that level of sophistication with their camera work. They're getting better, but not there yet. They need to pilfer more people from the WWE production crew.
Again, great camera work.
Yeah. The slick back hair sold it, but or gave it away.
The 3 fans behind Punk.
I know.
He's like,
the 3 fans that are all about it.
So good.
Yeah. Great reaction by Drew, of course. Right in the bollocks. Yeah, so now I would say this hurts Priest because he's championed by happenstance. But I guess if you're not going to give the belt to Finn, it's certainly too early to give it to Dominic because he's busy with other stuff. And
of course,
McDonough is far too new. So I guess Priest was the guy, but I don't know, to be champion in a faction that's currently falling apart, it's kind of weird, right?
Wow, I didn't even realize Blaze is right. This is once again a Clash at the Castle in the United Kingdom and United part of Europe where Drew once again comes up short.
Yeah, he's now being shortchanged more than Cody.
What?
Well, because didn't Cody not get his? He lost his first crack.
I heard Kobe. I'm like, Kobe.
No, Kobe. No.
Like, what?
Different sport. And rest in peace. But
God rest his soul, of course. And now there's a recap. I love that recap. I love that recap.
Well, see, now it's sad
recap
that
packages are back.
McIntyre is featured in this recap because he lost.
11,391. Wow, small crowd, but very energetic for sure.
It looks like a huge crowd.
It looks massive. It looks bigger than 11,000.
Yeah. Well, congrats, Scotland, on having an awesome few days with the WWE. I hope you enjoyed every second of it. I loved all the you're all on your feet and loud as possible that I could see. So that's great. That's what you have to do to make sure this stuff keeps happening. So congrats, and I hope it happens more.
Oh wow, there's I don't think I can show this on, but there's
show me after.
CM Punk was backstage and asking for a referee shirt.
Oh, so he improv'd it. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe we can show this. Can we? I'll send it to you now. I'll send it to you now.
Yeah, just send it to me. And,
I believe that's what Blaze just sent me here on. Was that what Blaze just sent?
He said he DM'd something to you on Twitter.
Yes, he did. Yes. This was what Blaze sent. Colin, I'm gonna send it to you personally here.
Yep.
This is hilarious.
Punk is smart like that, so not be a shock. Are you gonna DM it as well?
I just did. I on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use my phone because.
Wow, he asked Jessica first for the shirt that she was wearing. I'm like, hey, buddy, I don't know if that's a good idea.
No.
So asks for the shirt. Oh, and then that's fantastic. That's phenomenal. Although I also think as well. I think we got to pay attention to what happened to Priest's ankle in that botch. I think that has to be of note. I think it has to be a note. So, Colin, your first WWE show
I'm
in
watching what
years
you said
wrapped
just
up.
now. That's cool. Yeah, I mean that would make sense. He would come up with that on the spot because he's smart with that. So yeah. So yeah, sorry, your question.
Your first WWE show, in years. How do you feel?
Difficult to watch, because I miss WWE very much. I'm glad there was a lot of people that I didn't know, so it kind of made it easier. But and it was nice to see Cody again, of course, and Cody in this venue doing as well as he's doing. But yeah, I mean, hard to watch because I miss WWE quite a lot. But it was fun.
Well, there you go. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm very happy that I was able to do this as a live stream.
Yeah.
A very short show. Which I prefer sometimes. I definitely prefer these short shows here.
Yeah,
So
it is nice. I mean, I'm definitely not going to be doing a lot of these at all. But you know, in a pinch, I'm glad, you know, you were able to do this with me as well, and Lex was here for most of it too. But in a pinch, especially if I'm going to end up being the only one, I will definitely, because I like doing this for people that join us. Thank you very much, everybody that stopped by. Blaze too for hanging out like the whole time as well. And
a legend. That's the kind of legend that Blaze Styles is.
yeah.
Interesting. Interesting lead amount to Money in the Bank. I think our the picture is clear for Toronto in a couple weeks. Obviously the Uncle Howdy thing, with a lot of people speculating that June 17th will be the day if it all goes down, and it looks like that will be the case after that message during the Sammy entrance there. We'll see. Again, I think Priest is hurt, so we're gonna see how that goes. Cody's gonna
Blaze is calling Punk and Drew at SummerSlam. That makes sense.
That makes a whole lot of sense. I can see that happening. I do not put that to Toronto. If anything, what I would do,
keep it for the next available Big Four, which that's SummerSlam.
What I would do is I would put CM Punk in the ladder match, and then just before Punk grabs the briefcase to become the first 3-time Money in the Bank winner, that's where Drew comes in. That's where Drew comes in and takes care of it. Well, we'll see what the next live stream is, Blaze. I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely won't be Money in the Bank. It definitely won't be Money in the Bank. And
no,
I don't know.
Some of us have presents at Money in the Bank, don't we?
Yes, so we do. And then we'll see what happens for SummerSlam, because there was something that we discussed. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off, but we're gonna see. But for now, I believe it could be. I believe our next live stream for WWE is SummerSlam. But again, TBD. We're gonna see what our schedules are like. Moving on forward here.
Yeah, depending how that goes down, I can help with maybe chat moderation or something like that. But the next live thing
for us, regardless,
the tech works out, is going to be June 30th, Forbidden Door.
June 30th for AEW Forbidden Door. Any final thoughts, Colin?
I mean, you know, WWE is the best, so it's good to see that they still are. Yeah, I mean, everything was done well that I saw in this thing. Of course, great to see AJ again. Yeah, the people that I know, I missed watching them. But yeah, WWE is king.
Well,
so good for them. They just need better hiring practices, and maybe I'll come back.
That will do. That will do it for us here today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you tuned in, 61 viewers in total, 57 on Twitter, 4 here on YouTube. Again, we thank you guys so much for everything.
And
please,
sorry, shameless plug for me. My streams on Wednesday and Sunday mornings, Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings, supporting Sick Kids Toronto. Risen 72 on YouTube and Twitch.
Thank you. Definitely going to say, yes, I was going to promote that as well. Yes, please follow Colin at Risen72 for all his streams on Twitch. He does a lot of gaming, raising money for sick kids here in Toronto. Phenomenal thing that Colin does. Of course, if you can follow us at Ringside_Heat on all of our social medias. We are back for a full episode tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live on Saga 960 a.m. We are taping tonight with the more extended reaction to Clash at the Castle, and I believe TNA against
I gotta talk to you some more.
Yes, you do have to talk to me some more. And then, of course, our YouTube portion of our full episodes are out on Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Folks, this is Colin Dodge. You can find him on social media at Risen72. And I am Jose Tabata. You can find me on social media at Tabata93. Thank you so much for listening, friends. We really appreciate you all being here. We will see you all on the airwaves and on YouTube tomorrow and on Monday. Bye, friends. Peace.